So you can't.
You have many choices. This English breakfast, black, and then there's
Again, game 4. It was supposed to be 6 players, but there was a
Can I
real
change
tragedy
the
that stuck,
Sorry.
and one player got
Okay,
sick.
which
So,
one do you want?
Same thing.
English breakfast. Okay.
so I had to rearrange everything for 5 players real quickly, and 5 players this time.
What?
YouTube.
Where did I sign my waiver for being on camera?
It's above the door frame when you come in.
Okay.
So you enter this house.
I thought you were putting on music. Okay, all right, okay.
I considered having some music in the background this time. It might cover up some of the dead airspace. But I posted 3 already.
Okay, well,
Yeah, this is
I'm
the
sure
third one.
tons of people will be watching these videos.
Well, the first one's been watched by about 500 people so far.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. It's good.
Well, I've not played this game, so it's a bit throwing me in the deep end. Okay, so with the buildings, I'm assuming you can't move the buildings. Is that correct?
Only Earth can move its buildings.
Okay, so at some point that building's going to die.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
And
Cool,
if
so
the
there's
dragon
not
is
much-
still there, it dies, and whoever has the lowest VP loses VP.
And so there's not much point upgrading that building then.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
But it's always a good idea for Sky to start making Sky Dome into like an area of operations. You get a couple temples there. They each drop 2 units, so
In the
they're
here.
safer than usual. Yeah, the moon and the heavens.
You can build anywhere, like in the Halo or in.
And then once you get archers there, when you have Shanassi, so they can shoot into adjacent areas,
Oh, that counts as.
you'll be able to shoot from there into these land areas and those land areas because they're adjacent.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So an excellent first move is spending 1 power and slap a shrine down on the board somewhere. Because every shrine is a victory point.
Right. So the sides of this sky thing, does it matter the heavens and moon, or does
Nope.
that
Thank you. Very
Just different areas.
just different areas? Okay. Cool.
Yep.
I guess I'll spend a power.
There's
and
some
I'll-
coasters up there near the Walking Dead DVD set.
So
They look like little records.
there's milk and sugar.
Can you get 2 more?
Okay, yeah. Thanks. How about for you? Milk, sugar?
He said he just wanted water.
Huh?
He said he just wanted
I
water.
changed my
I'll
mind.
beat it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's milk in the fridge if you want, and
Okay.
then there's sugar on the table.
Okay, thank you.
And there's a rubber coaster for your cup. I will get some music going.
Oh, and I need to point this. We're going this way, sorry. I forgot to do that. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I only get 1 action.
With 2 dice.
Generate power.
Different types of buildings.
Yeah.
Plus gifts in your fragments.
So how many factions are there?
8 empires. Right now, we 5-player game.
Okay. So Earth's one of them, and what's the other 2?
Moon. So Earth and Moon.
Moon and Chaos.
So, Moon.
Your shot.
Oh yeah, Earth, Moon, and Chaos are movies.
Really?
Oh, wait a minute.
Not really.
Building cost 2 over Sir.
How many buildings is 2?
It's a good idea to get a cycle out before the end of the first one, so you get more power.
Okay.
You get 2 power for each type of building.
That's right.
Which means ideally you should upgrade it rather than having 5 shrines out there. Good. And it cost me 2.
2.
Last castle. Rip it off.
This one?
Yeah.
And then battle effects.
So
Total up
as in the number of dice. Yeah.
combat value.
Combat.
Yep. You roll that number of dice. Get kills and routes, just like Cthulhu Wars. Then post battle stuff. And then apply the results.
Okay. Sugar. Okay, milk is in the fridge. On the. Press the
So getting shrine up lets you. So you need to recruit buildings after
Sugar
building.
is right there.
Recruit that building, I presume.
Units at buildings. Yes.
And spoons are in the top drawer.
See a fog, please.
Including the small one?
Yeah.
Okay, small spoons will be over there, the other top drawer.
I could build my last tower. I could start using putting my knights out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might start putting my knights out. Alright,
Nice.
well, it's basically the castle that stops it from sliding off the board.
If this were a manual dexterity game, you would have just won. This guy's turn.
What does everybody do? Everybody build a
We
building,
build
do
a
they?
building and he build a unit.
Yeah. See, I don't know when to stop building
Shrine.
buildings.
Shrine. And hell.
Shrine.
Shrine and see a fog. You put out a link.
Everybody's doing a shrine.
Except for. Because I don't have shrines. Okay, anyway.
I think I'll just do an archer.
Stick it in the carrier.
I was a knight or a barbarian.
Barbarian. I just looked at the name of
Your
these,
units
like all
can
of those.
fly in
Like,
between or something, yeah?
but then maybe I should
From
start.
temples and ziggurats.
Temple and ziggurat.
Okay.
I was like, oh, that's a knight. This is a barbarian. But this still looks like a knight to me. But this does look more like a knight than the one down there. So they're going to tell me the difference between knights and barbarians.
So that at the moment is considered not attached to any lane.
Mm.
So it's like floating on it.
Yep. Power.
Yes. I'm going to have not that much for the next turn. And not that much BP.
Yeah. You should build a tower.
Yeah.
me. All right, that's everybody. First, since the Chaos Rift is not open, everybody gets 1 power for Glorantha's Blessing. Then you get 2 for each type of building you have on the board. That should take us all to 5, except for Wolfric. And then you get 1 for each fragment where you have at least 1 gift. Nobody has that yet. And then special power phase abilities. Starting with you. You don't have any of those gifts. You don't have, or you don't have any VPs, so you can't do inferiority complex yet. Nocturnal Raids, Hellmother's not on the board. Castle of Lead, nothing for me, and nothing for you. So minimum power roll, you need to have at least 3 power, which you do. And first player, you break ties, you can stay first player. Decide which direction you want it to go. Council
How do
phase,
you decide first player otherwise? Is it
whoever has the most power.
most power?
Okay. So let's see what that is. You have 3 buildings on the board. Storm has 3 buildings on the board.
I got 4.
You've got 4 buildings on the board. I've got 4 buildings on the board. Wolfric has 3 buildings on the board. Nobody has completed fragments, so no extra VPs. Council phase abilities. I don't think anybody has any of those they can use right now either. And then end of the council phase. Person with the lowest VP would get the red dragon. Tied for lowest VP, the dragon does nothing. New action phase. Starting with Sky again.
Sky.
Can I go over to that cave place there? That'll do nicely.
Good.
Okay.
How much did that cost?
Oh, 2.
2. Okay.
And I was at 3 power.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I get used to my buildings costing 3 because I usually put out shrines for 1. Unless I'm doing temples. The ziggurat cost 2.
That's yeah.
And each of them add +1 route to if they're battling in the same area as some units that are attacking me.
But don't forget this turn, you can do Great Decrees. That's the second action phase now. And you can do Hellborn.
Mm-hmm.
There's Great Decrees.
I'm ready.
If you were not in the game, I would put out my ziggurat this turn as well.
So, question with this one, do I have to have both on here?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, then I probably wouldn't have placed the temple.
Because it's probably going to swing, so.
Oh, you mean shrine?
A shrine, sorry. Yeah. That's alright. We'll go.
But there's a shrine in the temple. Except it's just.
What's the power on that thing?
2.
I'm going to
You.
try and do that.
Call to Justice. He's got 2 power. Sky,
Well, I might try to
take
kill
him to hell. He can let you out.
I might try to kill him though for one of my gifts. If
Wait,
he's
does
a
that have 1
hero,
power?
and
In hell.
Oh, okay.
that's adjacent to where there's 2 knights, I could just move here, and it's like 2 away. Wait, no, 3 away. So that's still a lot. Check this turn.
So, that happens in the council phase. How do I move him otherwise? It's only with this?
That will move someone to you.
Yeah. But
And
I can't,
then-
how do I move, if I wanted to move that, how do I move that otherwise?
If someone of this,
Yeah.
you can't.
I can't, yeah, that's what I mean. So, yeah.
And I can
And
have
the
like
council
You
phase
can move
happens
this around that, right?
after power
Oh, yeah.
phase.
So you can move this into here as well. Like this can move around in hell.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
For a power.
Because she can let you out too.
Is it cost or combat? The cost of it.
Oh, combat.
I mean,
Sorry, I was
she's
looking
only,
at the
she's
cost.
only level 1,
Yep.
unfortunately. I
only
can't kill this. This
only
can
the
never
hell
die.
mother
Or
can
what?
let you out. That can never die.
Yeah, only
So what happens when he moves into here and starts the battle?
I can't.
If he dies, he'll be routed to another hell area.
I can't battle in hell.
Yeah, he can't surf.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
he's an optimist.
So excited.
So you brought out a champion. So
Wow. Wolfric, have some power.
How much? This
Two.
is to be 2. Okay.
So that means I
Yeah, do
completed this. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's no.
Call to justice.
But
Start annoying people until they let you out.
that only happens in council phase, right? This is going to remove that,
If you get both of them right, huh?
which is what I'm intending to do.
Okay.
So that's why I wouldn't put that one. That's the only reason.
So then there's nothing really helpful to take except maybe Sun Spear.
Oh, well, I was thinking about this one in case somebody tries to attack me for some reason. But I don't know. I mean, no, other Sunspear would be awesome. So that would let me get a Phoenix out.
And eliminate somebody's unit. As long as you
So-
don't roll poorly.
Yeah, let's gamble. I like gambling. Let's go.
Gambling.
What's it do?
For 2 actions,
On card.
two power, I can, if I have a Phoenix in my pool, I'm assuming this is a Phoenix.
Yep.
Select an enemy unit and roll 1 dice. If the roll exceeds the target's power cost, I can eliminate that
Oh.
unit and put it out. So move your spider out of hell, or does it not? Is this not a combat thing?
That's not a combat thing.
Oh.
Hey, what's his
You can
name?
do it to hell and hell.
I don't know. You just said it was worth 1, so I was like, oh, yeah, that seems like
Oh,
an
no,
easy target. That's the only
Its
reason.
power cost is 2.
It's
It has
power cost is 2.
It's a 1.
Combat is 1. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not powerful enough to give you permission to.
No. Although
Okay,
that's just opening up my Phoenix to get absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm
You can tell
winging it.
Timothy, bring your champion to hell and let me out, or I will Sun Spear him.
What's his power cost though? What was that?
2.
Summon?
Cost
Two.
2, rolls 2 dice.
But how? Okay, so how do I get my sun god out of hell? I need to do
You have
what?
to pull someone here that's got at least 2 power.
So that's the
And
big
then
power
these two
that
are
it
let you out.
costs.
Okay.
At least 2 combat.
2 combat
It's
or
not
2
talking
power?
about power. There's
Ah,
cost and combat.
Right,
They
okay.
have to have combat higher than Yelms
Yeah.
to let him out.
Because the elm doesn't really have a cost because he doesn't really go into your pool.
Well, if cost is important, his cost is 4. This he'll never need to be summoned. It's your turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Well, I got all that fighting stuff. I'm gonna try and fight some of these. I've got enough power. I don't
I gave you some power.
Yeah.
Wreak havoc.
Thanks for that. 1 and 2 and 3. Well, I have enough power to get there. I don't have enough power to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And Storm would have to spend 2 power to attack me because I have 0 power.
Mm-hmm.
And the Storm would want to attack me. Yeah, I'm gonna think about that next turn. How much damage is plus 2? So it goes 1, 2, 3. Yeah, lose it out. Here, we'll put it by this tower right here.
Okay.
The big fire. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Is that a lesser god? The spider?
It's a mortal hero.
Mortal hero.
Mortal hero. Yeah.
Ooh.
The towers do something automatically, don't they? They route me or something, or
They add one route in any battle with
Okay.
minions.
Yeah.
So you've got some minions.
You're moving from
But this-
hell, don't you?
This could be an interesting blossom of gifts here. Because you need to lose a unit. He needs to lose a wizard. He also needs to kill an enemy mortal. And he also needs one of his buildings to be conquered or destroyed.
I don't really
So-
want to kill that one because if it's a mortal, I don't really want to kill that one because if it's a mortal hero, I gain 1 BP. It's
I get
right
to choose
here.
who you kill though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna choose to kill.
And there's
the
only
other-
one tower, so the wizard only has 1 dice.
I need some help,
yeah,
Tim.
I was hoping.
Yeah, with my last power, I'm just gonna do adjacent 2
Okay.
knights and that's +6 combat. Yeah, that's not like
If you're moving out from hell, don't you need to go into those areas?
I got
Or
a special
you've got a
ability. I
special-
can just go wherever I want from hell.
Yeah, you can.
And he doesn't need permission. Picking on the 10-year-old, huh?
I gotta do it while he's with.
Well,
Definitely. I mean,
He's gonna get-
he won the
These
first
guys
game
get,
and
these
tied
guys get
last
pretty
game.
strong,
So
whereas the others don't get much like stronger with more towers on things. So
he's got 2 victories under his belt already. So
nice.
you gotta watch him.
Knows what he's doing.
And Darkness has never done well in any of the games.
I do have.
We'll see how.
He was Darkness the first game.
And he won.
Yeah.
That's not well.
Okay, who's third?
It was alright. I mean, he only had like 3 of his gifts. That's what I'm saying.
So
Right.
Storm's turn, right?
So,
It is.
Okay. Well, you got 6 more dice coming for the battle.
Just getting my spell book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're still-
that's nice.
What's it spelled?
Come
Hero model.
Sun's turn now.
Sky.
Sky. Yeah. But he does have the sun though. I can call it the sun and yelling now. It's like it yells up. Rise and shine now.
What's Tim's requirement to get a spell? Why is he moving in? What does he need?
He has to kill a mortal.
Yeah, he has to kill.
And the mermaid is a mortal minion.
And he has to kill a god as well, I think. Storm has to kill a god.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like the same, except if it's a greater god, you take VP.
What happens if a battle's initiated here?
We fight.
We just
So
fight.
we'll
You
do a
roll
fight.
dice.
What if more than 2 factions are in there?
Oh, you just
whoever
choose
initiates
which one.
chooses who they want to fight.
Yeah, the attacker
You don't
chooses
attack
which one they
everyone.
want to fight. So
Right. I don't like any of my options.
Seems like you've got the hang of the Hellpoint thing.
Yeah,
just summon a bunch of units in now and then boom.
makes sense.
A bunch of units in now again. Boom. Summon all your units around. Boom.
In any area on the surface map. So that's just the square.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can go into the water as well. Is that alright?
Or you can just spend 1 and move them all into like the other side of the hell area. And there's the gray zone if it was flipped over and there are 6 players, but no.
Just keep in mind that my temples and ziggurats on the map also contribute extra to trying to close the Chaos Rift. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it does. It's pretty good though. I'm pretty sure when I was the last time the Chaos Rift was closed, the first try, and we were like 1 away, but we closed it first try when I was C,
yes.
because my things were helping as well. So if C wasn't in there, it probably would have stayed open.
Yep.
Or somebody didn't contribute something like
One
less.
thing I noticed that's cool in the artwork is you've got your shrines. And if you look at the temple, it's got a little shrine in there. And then if you look at the ziggurat, it's got a temple on top of
Yeah,
it.
that is cool. That is cool.
it was that. And it's kind of like Storm. If you look at Storm's Barbarian, it's just like this guy. And for the champion, it's got the Barbarian riding like this horse with the wings. The Storm Brothers, it's like a horse with the Barbarian's face on it. And then, yeah, if you look at those, it's got the Barbarian's face on it, but with the horse wings and horse thing. You see how that's right?
On the Storm Brother.
Yeah.
The guys with
These
the
guys,
wings.
yeah.
Yeah, those guys, that's the Storm Brother. They got the Barbarian's face on it. It's like various upgrade and stuff.
Got a little AP, Simon?
Yeah, a massive amount of AP. Take a rune, Wolfric.
Oh, okay.
Take a rune.
Thanks.
Cool.
Thanks.
That could help in the fight.
That's what I was thinking.
And it's your turn.
Oh, that'll help. Okay, now my turn.
You said you just wanted to bring those guys down.
Yep, spend one, bring those two
Move the
knights
knights
down
to
there.
where the tower is.
Now 3 combat each. That's 7 combat. I don't have enough to summon another tower to get 8.
Now, if you wish, would you be able to actually just initiate a fight straight away?
No, I got 0
He doesn't
power
have
right
power.
Wait,
No,
next time.
if, let's say you've had, well, before you moved it.
now.
Oh, before I moved
Oh,
it,
no,
yeah.
I don't.
He could
I
have,
think,
but he wouldn't have had the
Yeah, I don't
extra 6 down. He gets.
Yeah, no, but like as in,
Yeah,
but
you-
as in the rules wise,
Yeah.
you can.
Your turn. Make it happen, number 1.
What is happening?
Sea Serpent. Rolls 1 die.
I'm guessing I won't
Two,
get
so
killed
that's
a
about-
hero.
It's a lesser
It's
guy.
a battle combat suit.
Combat 1.
I'm just going to move into the Storm Sea. Or what is that? Down Sea, whatever this is here.
This is Wormsea.
Storm.
Damn you. Brown Sea up here.
Brown Sea.
Oh, Brownsea. I thought it was Wormsea. Well, I guess these would be a voice I can't see. Or maybe.
Yeah, sorry, he just chucked 6 more power. It's too much.
6 more combat in.
So you got two combat there.
Yep.
Right. Which is equal.
I mean, good thing they're adjacent.
What's the how many kill phase?
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was the towers were
How
adjacent
many
to each
kill
other
have
and
you
the
got?
castles were adjacent.
Just one.
Yeah, and they're
Six.
also crowded at the corners. It's like hard to see. Like
In 2 rounds.
they're like, yeah, look, it's fine. There's only like one visitor for combat.
No, not yours, is it?
The specters, they have 3 combat when attacking, 1 when defending, and 2 outside of battle.
If you route me, can you please route me to the Brown Sea?
Well, but it's not going to give me any benefit for routing.
I know, but if you do route me instead of kill me,
If you do
the
rally,
Brown
don't
Sea
do
would
rally.
be a good place.
Hi.
Wolf Jungle. Sky.
Okay, darkness.
We're fighting.
Okay. 1 for me.
I get 5.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
All nothings.
Kill.
That's
Well,
dead.
That's a
That
conquer.
goes on your sheet.
You can conquer it, you know?
And
This
Yeah.
routes you.
Yep.
Routes 1
So pick
unit.
which one you want to route.
this did.
There you go, Wolfie.
Ah.
What?
Isn't it the same turn that you move it?
Sorry?
Isn't the same turn you move?
Oh,
Okay, so you can
I don't
actually
wanna
in the
kill
same
that.
turn
I
you
don't
spend a
wanna
power to
get
move
my
and then
fragment.
No, I already moved you
I
last
wanna
time.
go for that storm one.
And then I
By
initiated
itself,
5 this turn.
there you go.
I
And
moved there
then
last time.
after your turn, he spent his power. He's out of power. I'm out of power. So it's his turn again.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Okay,
here
yeah,
at the
yeah.
start
And now
of
it's
the
your
turn, right?
turn.
so
Yours the last
Okay,
turn.
so-
This is the last turn
Right.
that you're doing.
It just went really quick because they're out of power and not doing anything.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Darkness is going to pull ahead this victory phase. It's got 5 buildings on the board.
Let's
Bye.
not get carried away. Alright.
Well, I'm behind with
Start a
4.
fight?
So is everyone
might
else
as well.
though? Well, not everyone is 4. I think so.
Okay.
Maybe not.
2 dice for me.
No,
You
you
got
guys.
combat dice
Yeah,
over
Storm
there.
Runner
You
is-
have combat dice over there already.
Okay.
A route.
Oh, a rat. Yay.
Oh,
We're killing a rat.
What are the dice things? Oh, so
The step
the
to the
mermaid.
head is a kill, the 2
Route the
swords is
sea
a route,
serpent.
all the others are pieces.
Route champion there.
And where is the sea
Where's my sea
serpent?
serpent route to? I routed you over here.
Yeah. Over to.
put him in there as well. Chaos. he wants to get his temple back. Come on.
Or send me to a darkness.
Hey, you asked me to put him there, remember?
You did ask. Yeah, that's right. You did ask.
Well, I thought he was going to fight me before you. All right,
I thought actually you need to wait for the following turn.
everybody's out?
Yep.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you were already in there.
yeah, you were in there already.
You were in there,
No.
right? So you could.
And then you summon a shrine here.
So it goes through the whole thing and then you get a power
No.
as an attack.
Oh.
Just get one for
It's an
Glorantha's.
Everybody get 1 for Glorantha's blessing.
Oh, we're up to doing this, are we?
Yes.
Yep.
Power
We're all
phase.
out.
Everyone's out.
And then 2 for each type of building you have on the board. There should be 4 for everybody. And then if you have any gifts, which is only you, get another power.
Oh.
Get another power for having a fragment with at
But
least
do I
one
get
gift
one?
in it.
Yeah.
I've got one as well. Let's do this, honey.
Because you killed a mortal.
Yes.
Does that mean I can also get this completed one? Is that? I was not factoring that in. That's nice.
So you got the 1 for that. So you're at 6 right now?
6, yep.
6 power? Alright. And then power phase stuff. So now you do Noblesse Oblige.
But do I get one? Do I get one for completed a rune, or is that
That's later.
You
that's later?
got your 1 for
For,
having a fragment.
for having a
with one gift
fragment.
in
Yeah.
it. So now it's power phase abilities. So now you can do Noblesse Oblige if you want.
Right. Okay. Which I guess I will.
So take those off. You get a VP and a rune.
Shuffle.
Yep, they're shuffled. And then does anybody else have any power phase stuff? At least I know you've got a piece for me already, so I can relax. Are you going to do inferiority complex? Give up 2 VP for 4 power?
I'm just gonna have a slice of bread.
Do I have 2 VP?
You do.
I do have 2 VP.
I've actually used
You want a thick slice?
yeah.
Since you can't use sea crossing arrows with sea, are you allowed to be routed
Nope.
across from a
Gain
sea
4.
crossing arrow?
What?
You can't use sea crossing arrows from sea. Does that mean you can't be routed across from a sea crossing arrow?
I cannot use sea crossing arrows, so I cannot be routed
That-
across sea
that was the
crossing
wrong
arrows.
piece.
So then, if you're
I
like
like
here, then they want to route you to Telos, so that's the closest they could get. Was
I was VP, right? That's what I was getting confused.
No, you screw yourself for 2 points.
Okay, it's all the power phase stuff. Minimum power rule. How much do you have? 10?
Yes.
Everybody has to have at least 5.
I have 5.
Yep.
That's kind of annoying because like you could
Choose
just.
which direction. Okay. So 1 VP per building, starting with you. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings, which puts you at 5.
You got
Darkness, that's 5 buildings. So you have 9. I'm down to 3. Invisible God has 4.
4.
I also have 4.
Okay. No completed fragments. Any council phase abilities that anybody has? I don't think anybody has any of those at the moment.
When can you play these Gifts.
Play what gift?
Like these.
anyone takes an action.
Yeah, during an action phase.
So it doesn't cost anything. I can just go, hey.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
It's coming out of you.
Oh, great.
Or
Well, that's your fascination with anyway. Everything you've done has been towards me. Yeah, but we'll figure it out.
I'm not paranoid.
Okay.
I haven't done anything.
Spike didn't shatter. No chaos rift struggle. No great compromise yet. The dragon takes effect because someone has the lowest VP.
Finally.
So move that to any area,
Oh, what the hell?
and it will fight an empire of your choosing.
Why?
I need a protect hero.
Okay,
This is full.
that's a combat. Well, your hero's there, right?
Right.
So you only need 2 kills to kill it.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, it's
So roll your 4 dice. The dragon has a combat of 4. Roll 4 dice.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad.
route.
Just a
Rat. Kill rat.
Kill 1. I assume a troll dies.
Yep.
So take that off. A rout doesn't actually rout a unit when the dragon attacks.
No, there's a
It just
You
uses
lose a VP for that.
I choose where the dragon goes.
And you choose where the dragon is. And wherever the dragon is, units cannot be summoned there.
Okay.
Okay.
You can leave it where it is.
Why would I not want to summon units where I am?
The island here?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know about that. Okay.
As in, he just can't. I can still move in there and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
like,
he can't summon new units there.
but he can he can go from anywhere, so it doesn't really help you.
It's either here or there, or it's the only place that has units on it. I don't know.
True.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
I can't go
Let
there.
me know that's gone.
You can
Oh,
put
you
It's not
can.
it's not adjacent.
Oh, it has to go to a jet. Oh, I
I
missed
can
that
route
bit.
to an adjacent
I missed that
you
bit.
can
Right,
route it
okay.
back to the spike, and then when the spike shatters, it'll die.
No, that's a rune. That's a rune, right?
Because
This is a
Rune. So
that is
actually,
that is
that's not
true
one.
because he's more than likely going to be controlling the dragon for the foreseeable future,
I can put in the spike when the spike dies.
which is about to
it
die.
dies, and then what happens?
Whoever has the lowest VP loses a VP.
Alright, let's do that then.
Back to the spike with you.
Pay that.
So if I have 2 fragments that's got gifts on, do I get extra VP or how?
In the power phase,
You get
but we've
2 power
passed
at the
that
moment.
already.
Okay, so that'll be another power.
During the power phase.
During the power phase,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You get VP for completing a fragment. That's what I was getting confused about. It's not power. I thought it was power and VP, but it's just VP.
Yep.
Yeah.
You still get a power for it too, because it's a fragment with at least 1 gift in it.
Yeah, but in addition to that, I thought you
Oh,
got
no,
another
is
one.
it?
But no,
Yeah, not per gift.
no.
Nope. Start of the action phase, Storm gets to go.
Oh, that wasn't. Right. Yeah, that wasn't his move.
That was just yeah.
And he's got 10 power. So everybody watch yourselves.
So the last guy playing Sky did with the Great Compromise, did the half power, and then got whopped.
Yeah, that was Andrew.
Right.
That was Andrew.
It's pretty much a thing you only do when you think you can win it, I think.
Usually whoever's in
Otherwise,
last
you get
picks it
crushed.
up.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Because the people that are tied up here for the victory, they don't want to give up half their power.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't want
Right.
to do that. And then everyone will stop it because they're winning after that.
But he elected in turn order, right? So.
Yes. I want to talk
Let's just do it. That's fine.
Who are you fighting? Yeah, I'm assuming you're fighting Tim.
I am fighting.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah.
What gifts do you have, Tim?
I have the single combat, so which means I can roll first.
And apply the results.
So that was an interesting move
Or
that
you
he
can
chose
add an
to
extra
upgrade rather than summoning a unit in there.
Sorry?
It was interesting that he chose to upgrade his
What's your
building
other
rather
one?
You
than.
can't summon a unit in
Yeah,
there.
well,
Oh, he can't.
So that's, it has to be where you have a building.
But I think Whirlwind will still let you have
Okay,
extra.
so you can build
I
anywhere
can
you
summon
want.
units in there, but
Okay, right, cool.
you add 1 better die.
So yeah, you always have to bring a
You'll
unit
bring
to
it
the
in.
building.
Okay,
And
so
relocate.
yeah, it was in your
Okay,
interest to
that's
go
three
down.
times.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Now,
Before he moves other
if
stuff
you
in.
don't use single combat, you'll be rolling 4 dice during the normal combat.
Except Dolphins will have more dice to roll.
So how does it work? But do not use that.
If you don't roll his dice pre-battle,
Oh yeah, because
single
only
combat
one
will
die.
let you add one. Whirlwind will also let you add one. So you'll roll 4 dice during normal combat. If
Yeah.
you use single combat, you'll roll his 2 dice first, apply the results before he rolls,
And then,
and then you will roll 1 more additional die.
Yeah.
So it's whether you want to apply your 2 results first, or roll 4 dice altogether.
So these are all one combat.
One each.
All one, yep.
So
In
you're
this
rolling
scenario,
3
I'd take
dice.
the extra dice. Because, I mean, if there was...
Well, maybe you'll be good to that.
If you get rid of a couple units, I mean, chances of him rolling a kill on 1 die is pretty slim.
True.
Yeah, you could try.
We'll do that. So I'll
Single
use a
combat?
single combat. Try to get a 2.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ooh.
Alright. So you roll 1 for Whirlwind,
Yep.
and you roll 3 dice. Nothing.
Oh, lucky.
Rats.
Lucky. Oh, that was close.
Temple routes him. Where's he gonna go?
If
Spike?
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
When does the spike, when does that thing
As
collapse?
soon as
In
somebody
what
hits
phase?
10 points.
No, but what phase does it? Does it happen instantly?
Well, if somebody spends enough runes right now to get to 10,
Yeah.
it'll shatter right now.
Okay. But that will
Otherwise-
typically happen at the end of the council.
During the
Temple-
council phase.
During
everybody
the-
gets
The
fixed.
temple automatically, yeah.
So that spider guy, is that a mortal hero?
Your turn, darkness. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, is mine always at a route? Or not? No,
Your
you're right,
temple
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what to do.
That was me though.
Oh, what'd you do?
I thought.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
I might try and attack actress. I can get my gift. I need to get my gift.
Your turn.
I want to move.
Okay. Spend 1 to move.
Well, to protect the wizard first. Okay, I don't know. Actually, let me see. Well, building or a specter is killed or a building is conquered or destroyed. So, you know, it's better to try and get it destroyed, and then I already spent money, so move. Into the bouncy. I need to get my gift. Also, hopefully you can kill one of my knights, please.
Don't help
And I
him.
wanna-
God.
This guy.
Kill me!
And also, I want to kill that spider thing.
Yes. That's it.
And you want to destroy an enemy building, too.
Yeah. If it's a temple, I gain 1 BP. If it's a ziggurat, I gain 2 BP. But I don't really want to.
This is the most attack-dependent faction, this Invisible Guy.
Yeah, I got 6 gifts that require attacking.
Killing and destroying.
Yeah, killing and destroying is like the chaos one. It's like going chaosy, but it isn't chaos though. So it isn't as
So
chaosy as
do I
chaos.
play it safe or do I go ambitious?
You said you like gambling?
Don't know
Yes, you
those
did
white
say that.
knights. Sun Spirit.
Yeah,
I don't have it
yeah,
anymore. I'd have to do the
Oh, you
same
don't
thing
have it?
again.
Oh,
That-
okay. Do the same thing. Gambler.
yeah.
I don't know.
Storm could use some power.
Storm could definitely use some power considering he's on 8. I'm just going to play it
See,
safe
see,
because I think that's the safest thing to
I
do.
think. Yeah, see.
But a bit.
If you want to give somebody power, I've only got 3.
Yeah.
I'll consider it.
See, he's the one with the least power.
3. What are you doing?
You could get
What
called
do you think I'm
justice,
doing?
which is a good one. Because, like, you can get called to justice.
Have a gift.
I've been called to justice.
A permanent one.
Permanent one. Permanent. So do you mean it's ongoing?
It's not going to come off of his empire sheet.
Is
Do
that
you
the
mean not
bottom
those
two
2
that
bottom
do that?
ones? Oh.
Is that the bottom 2 that can do that?
Yeah, it's only the bottom 2. It's only the 3rd fragment.
Should probably grab a sun piece before it gets too difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all getting too difficult too quick.
I might go for that ziggurat over there actually. Because, you know, I can get 2 leafy.
Mm-hmm.
Cozy 2 leafy. And it's only just 1 archer, you know. I can just bring in like a 9 and go 3 attack. But then if I kill all those units, because they're probably going to kill that spider last, then I'll destroy the temple and I'll already get it. So I might as well just battle them there anyway. I might not kill all of them.
Do you like the mountain of boxes?
The mountain of boxes.
Yep, sorry. There was a bit of decision making going on there.
What do you think?
Oh,
I went
you
with
wait in
the
front.
Shenasi or whatever you pronounce it, the archer one.
Archers are
Yeah.
decent.
I think your restless leg syndrome is shaking the camera.
Okay. I'll try to keep it under control. Can't promise anything.
I noticed
If
that
you
in the
haven't
last
noticed,
game, because
it's-
Alistair was doing it too, and it's like it starts making the video go. Oh.
So I can actually initiate a combat. And
With a
take a shine.
dragon? Oh.
You can.
Oh yeah, you could.
May as well. It's about to
Because
die.
it's about to die,
It's
yes.
gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone's gonna get to die. Not everyone.
Spare my point.
Oh.
Okay. Now you can destroy darkness.
No, he went to the Sea of Fog.
Oh.
He's going after me for some reason.
Oh, so then you can.
Because we
destroy
all know
sleep.
you
Okay.
typically win, Jason. That's fine.
No.
That's our experience anyway.
When he's playing.
Three games so far.
Oh,
I'm
I-
only tied for victory the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. I just mean in general, like in other games we've played. I'm getting. This is very similar to Cthulhu
And
was. Once you pick up the few different things, it's quite.
To the island.
Oh, come on. Well, at
What are
least.
these?
Oh yeah, I can go there. Yeah. Okay.
Then
Wait.
you can have runes that give you like a.
So to go
dragon
to
or
the
something.
skydome, do I have to hop onto the spike and then
So
move to the
some of them-
skydome?
I mean, that's totally what I've got here.
To move to the skydome, do I have to
You
hop
can
on?
go off the bottom or top edge of the.
So what?
So there's no limit the amount of gifts you can play. Like if you've got 17 gifts, you can just go bam, 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 bam.
Rune.
Oh, runes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that's a limit. Jason, any limits?
There's no limit.
Okay. So you just want to hoard those. Cool.
Oh yes. I know. How to
Two.
get gifts.
Sea of Fog, and I get a gift for no sea serpents in my pool.
Yay! I thought that's what you were going for.
You get a gift for what?
Having no
Having
sea
all my
serpents
sea
in his
serpents.
pool. And there are 3 sea serpents in his pool.
Oh,
Yes,
right,
all
that's
3
different
out.
objectives.
I get a gift and a rune, please.
Except for the ziggurat and summoning their greater god if they have one.
I'm gonna get rid. It's all.
I can give you one
Oh, okay.
if you'd like.
Well,
Hey,
some
wait
of
a
them
minute.
are.
Well, we can be friends. I can give you one too.
I'm going to I'm nothing but harass me. Okay.
But it's. Oh, okay.
If you give me 2 power and a rune, I will get you out of hell.
It's pretty good.
But you still need to get there. Isn't it?
Maybe. I might have just gotten a rune where I can just take anybody in hell and put them on the
Okay.
board.
Yeah.
Is this one of these non-binding contracts? That you're promising and then nothing.
That's what he says.
No, I always follow
You
through.
are a man of your word. That is true. I actually might take you up on that. That is incredibly tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. When my
Shut
turn
up.
is done. Is it my turn?
Your turn.
Ah, okay.
I just put a secret.
How about I mix the two
Moving towards skydome, very slowly towards that juicy.
Why don't you destroy the temple?
Well, because
You'll get a VP for it. Get a gift.
well, I could get 2. Well, I mean,
Don't forget, guy's willing to do double. You need at least 3 units there. Because 2 of them will die from the ziggurat.
That makes sense.
People tend to forget
Is it
that.
a lot?
What's that? They do double. They do 2 kills in 2 rounds.
Yes, yes.
okay.
Almost every unit. Or I think it bled.
Are you attacking?
Okay, is it normally when
Did you spend one for the
when you
attack?
wake up
Yes.
at night?
So that routes one.
Might as well do it. Well, no, I want that to be
He
destroyed.
decides where it routes.
Yeah. Where does it
He
go?
goes into the fire.
Into the what?
Fire.
Fire.
Fight.
Oh, I thought I said the fire.
I thought it was called the fire point.
That's destroyed. You get a gift and a beefy.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make it.
So, Mr. Jason,
Yes.
I'm assuming you want the power first.
I might get a rune that will help me.
So you want the
him from
rune first?
attacking me, so the rune would be.
And when you said you'd get me out of hell,
Oh,
is there a time condition on that? Is that happening this turn or the next turn? Or I just want to cover all my
Before the
bases.
game ends.
Let's. I've got one.
Because that is incredibly tempting to me.
Let's say power first. So
Okay.
you give me power, then you give me a rune,
Yeah.
and then I can play a rune at the end of your action where you give me a rune.
To get you out of hell.
Which will get me out of hell.
Yeah.
Will it move me to the spike?
No.
Okay. Alright,
It's a
okay.
powerful freeze.
Alright, I will spend 1 power to give you.
Thank you. Did you get? You probably want to take solar energy this time.
This thing?
Storm.
Oh, yeah.
Put that on the carrier.
Ooh.
Have a gift.
Another gift.
Don't you go for ziggurats anymore. That's why I do want to. I could try and get that night kill. Oh, yeah. Bye.
I'm fighting over there.
Okay.
I like how the 2 combat factions are just fighting each other.
Yeah. Now he needs a piece from each of us.
Yeah, I want to push before he gets way too strong.
So
That's
you get
only
one
one,
dice for the
one
wizard.
strength, right?
Oh, yeah. I do. Come
You've
on.
got 4 dice.
Kill my wizard. Kill my building.
There's
Yes.
a kill. Good.
Yes. Come on. Okay.
Alright, so give him the wizard.
That is mine.
You get a gift for a wizard being killed,
Yes.
And I need to take that as well.
and he's conquering one of your buildings, so you get a gift for one of your buildings being
Yes.
conquered.
Yeah, and take these off.
Sturdy peasantry. And
I don't know if you're making him weak or strong.
Well, it's it makes me stronger, so I don't really care. Although I did want to lose even.
yeah.
Find the cigarette.
Let's see.
Oh, too bad.
Not ass. Huh? Or not ass. Not ass? Okay, that's fine. Trying to get.
You get a rune.
Slowly settling.
Every time I get one of my gifts, I get a rune. And
Yes. Okay, make sure no one does a battle after I do this, because I'm gonna use it. Okay. Which one was it? Was it my wizard eliminated? Oh, I know. Which one I hope for. I'm taking the blue book of sorcery one time use.
what'd you do?
Blue book of sorcery. Because, you know, it's about shatter and chaos rift, and then I wanna.
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's my turn? Okay.
Mhm.
I might go for that.
So you're gonna go ahead and use the blue one for sorcery?
Well, I want to back. No.
Since the Chaos Rift is coming up.
Well, just in case, I might do it as my last thing, so no, because hopefully no one would battle them. So, I'm saving it for now.
So if you're out of power, can you still play gifts?
Yes. Runes. Yeah.
Runes, sorry. I could
Yep.
Yeah. Two. Power. Get another power. This, all the way down there. What's it called?
Altanella?
Altanella.
Put it kind of in the water. Sometimes that confuses people. They think that's two different areas.
But then somebody think it's in the water.
Yeah, take another gift.
Get a rune
Oh, room, sorry. I keep
Spend
going the
power.
wrong thing.
and get a gift. And then it's darkness, which I will play.
That's me.
Gain 1 VP. Then select any or all units in hell, place them at the gates of dawn. No permission is needed. And discard them.
So this has a 4 power, is it?
3.
3 power,
3 combat.
3 combat, yeah, sorry. And then when it dies, it just goes back to hell. Yeah? Or not? I'm just curious, you know? I'm curious.
That's not the move you want to make. Just letting you know.
Well, if you kill it, it will actually go to your placement.
Interesting. And only 3 power.
That's the first piece.
Now, keep in mind the dawn ability of Yelm. Whenever he does a move action with Yelm, he is also able to move all of his other units.
Whoa. Oh, that's good.
So first move, he could do sea crossing area up to there. And he's got Shaughnessy already, so those would protect him. So
Was it my turn?
that's probably the safest move.
Was it my turn?
Just remember to keep him on the surface.
No, it's mine.
Okay.
The surface,
Okay.
surface world. Because if he's in the sky dome, he won't
Doesn't.
get solar.
So his turn is finished.
Whoa, what the hell's this?
That's Orlando, the thunder god. Have a gift.
How much was that? Like 6 power? How much was it? 4. Okay.
Woof. Out of power, darkness.
He
Well,
loves
you should
this.
see-
He loves this carrier that's just sitting here.
You
He's
should
gonna
see
have to
Earth.
move it
You
around.
see Earth's god. It's bigger than that.
Just getting my spell.
The Earth type.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Earth Titans, they're like the
Sure,
Earth's
sure.
high.
By that mean you're just trying to win the game.
Oh, hey, I get another fragment.
Yeah, you got that.
Um.
And nobody gave you permission, so you don't get the extra rune. But I believe that also gives you 2 runes, right?
Yes.
Did he get because you did the rune thing?
Just going to take
Yeah, it wasn't
2
finished.
shade out.
So it doesn't.
Can you stand that troll up? He's sleeping on the job.
It's just hiding under the freedom of the mistress.
And you're out of power?
I'm
I'm
at
out of
power.
power now. You've got 1, you've got 1. You're out of power now, so I will also play plant. Upgrade your lowest cost building for free, even if you don't meet its requirements.
This one or that one?
I'm upgrading my lowest cost building for free.
How much power do you have? You're out of power?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm safe for this turn.
Discard power.
Hey, what makes you think I'm going for you anyway?
The way you threateningly said, so what happens if I attack?
I was just curious.
Okay, alright, okay.
Whose turn is it now?
I believe it's mine.
Isn't it Wolfrid's?
I haven't had my turn.
I don't think he has his turn
Yeah, he has.
Oh, which direction are we going? Okay, yeah, that's Wolford. Sorry, I thought we were going this way. Right?
I'll just take a couple
Yeah, that's Wolford.
rooms.
Okay, new book of sorcery. So,
Okay.
um,
All players roll a dice.
Oh, what's
Let me
happening
flip
here?
this over.
We don't want to roll low, like
I don't know.
Yes, roll. Just roll.
5.
Was it
Okay.
all players or all other players?
It says.
All players. You two.
Okay.
What are
So
we doing?
roll. Oh no.
Now he gets to decide whether each player keeps their roll or discards it.
I have
What's
5.
the roll doing?
All kept dice stay
So-
face up. The next roll made by a player must include your kept die. And he takes a rune and turns his face
This is
up.
for the
6s
chaos
are
Sixes
count
are
as a hit.
Ah, okay.
5s and 4s are counted as a out, and then anything else is a
Can you
miss.
give him a rune? It's a rune for this.
So usually these are just normal dice, but he's got the special ones for it.
Wait, why do I get it wrong here?
Your best, okay?
That's what this-
You need any help?
Now he decides who keeps their roll, which will probably be the roll for closing the chaos rift. So he wants people with low rolls to keep their dice.
Yes, because like I'm hoping no one else will battle and. You
So there's a 2 and a 1.
And I'm gonna make you keep that and keep the one.
I'm
Are
gonna,
you going to keep your
I'm gonna
6?
5.
No, I'm discarding my 6.
He's got a 5,
I don't want the 5.
4.
I don't want the.
Okay.
You get another. Try and get 5.
Okay, that was a 0 cost action. This guy's turn.
I'm gonna be after. I'm just stalling.
You got Stun Spear, Arrogance. Right. And what else did you pick up? Single Combat, Whirlwind, Courage, and Teleport.
How much do you see serpents have? Oh, only 1 combat. Oh. I was trying to see if I could bow you, try and make you kill me. I really wanted to go to that zero though. Like I want to go to your zero attack and try and get myself.
So everyone's out of power,
I'm
right?
gonna do that next
No.
time.
Invisible God has
No,
it.
I still have some, and I stalled by doing that 0 cost action and by making everyone roll the die. And it's 1-time use. And I got this spellbook requirement, a hero quest, the final ritual, as
zero
zero
cost
cost
Yeah,
action.
no, okay.
Flip your
I'll
face.
move. Can I move up to?
So yeah, it's pretty
This
good.
one?
Yeah.
I like how it goes like that because you can use
That
them.
Prowlerella,
each
something like
to
that.
Yeah.
And you can also move your archers around if you want.
Let me go.
No, that's fine.
Oh yeah, this guy has 4 dice now.
He does.
Yeah, I just keep thinking he's a heal. He has 1 combat, but it's like no, he has 4 combat.
You do have a knight that's going to die
Where?
unless you move them off
Yes.
the spike.
I was thinking about doing that. And I just move it with the other knight. Yeah.
Okay. And everybody? No runes? Alright. Everybody gets 1 for Glorantha's Blessing. And then 2 per type of building, which is 6 for me.
4 for me. Oh, let's get 4. Unless
6. 6. 4 for you. And then 1 for each fragment where you have at least 1 gift. That's 2 for me.
that's 2 for me.
2 for you. 3 for you.
2 for me.
Okay. And then power phase abilities. Starting with first player. Are you going to do inferiority complex? So -2 VP. Get 4 power. Power phase stuff. You don't have any?
Nothing. Struggling.
I get aquatic now. Gain power equal to the cost of the most expensive building in any sea area. If it is a ziggurat, also gain a ring. Power phase stuff? No. And solar energy, you get 3. And noblesse oblige if you're going to do it.
Yep. You got me up.
Yep. Okay.
Cancel, please.
Minimum power roll. If everybody has at least 6. How much power do you have?
14.
7. You need to have at least 7.
And I have 5.
I have exactly 7.
Okay. So your first player, which direction is it going to go?
This one?
Same?
No.
No?
Okay, I got canceled for King's Blessing.
Okay. Starting with first player, how many buildings you got on the board? 4. 4.
Where are you?
And completed fragments, 1.
1.
I got
Darkness. 5, which takes you to 13, and shatters the spike.
So can these?
So all the people with the least amount of victory points lose 1.
Oh, good timing.
The dragon's gone, you can just set him over there.
Just get the letter.
It's going up. Chaos Rift is open.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy about that. Darkness. Me, I have 1, 2, 3 on the board. Invisible God. I got 4 on the board.
What do we do now?
You've got 3 on the board.
Just need victory points for the net buildings.
Oh, you also have a completed fragment. And you have a completed fragment.
Yeah.
Okay. And then council phase abilities, starting with first player. You've got Orlanth on the board, so do kinship.
Yep, you can. Who's gonna get
I think you pick someone to receive 1 victory point or 2 power, and you get the other reward, something like that. Is that what it says?
No, it's the opposite way around. It says you pick it and then someone else gets the reward.
It's down there. It's Orlanth's special ability.
Oh, yep. 1 VP, 2 power.
Hang on.
So I'll take 1 and someone else pick the other, so I'll get a VP.
Okay.
I can.
He's got 7 and he's got 7.
I could use the power. I'm not competing with you at the moment.
Yeah, you can have 2.
Okay.
Peter's got so much free power this turn. I think that's a huge mistake. I'm worried about you, Ben. You're coming. You're coming.
Council phase abilities? You have Call to Justice yet?
No.
Power phase abilities? You can build a castle or tower for free.
Council phase.
Council phase, yes.
Okay. That works if I have to. Anywhere.
Yep.
I don't know. There's no building gates support.
Okay. I never have council phase abilities. Nothing council phase you can do. Alright.
Can't do anything.
Chaos Rift Struggle.
Useless.
So start by taking a unit that's on the map or a building and put it in the Chaos Rift. Yep. Very unit or building.
What happens if I put my sun god in the rift?
Then he will contribute 4 towards closing the rift. And then when the Chaos Rift closes and he gets eliminated, he'll go to hell. But
I
then,
wish I had picked.
but then he'll be able to come out by spending a VP instead of getting permission, because the Chaos Rift will close.
It depends if it is closed, but it probably will if you put everything.
What do you put in? This also adds 1 to closing the rift, and this adds 2 to closing the rift.
Yeah, it's good. And remember, you use your 2 and you use your 1, which is the low roll.
C loves it when the rift closes.
Yeah, so he gets 2 gifts and
2 gifts and 2
You
rooms.
get that guy out there as well.
Well,
Yes.
he'll be able to be summoned,
Yeah.
but I get 2 gifts and 2 rooms.
So we keeping all these rolls? Is that
The
what-
2 and the 1 are being kept.
Yeah. Okay.
Put the 9 in. Can somebody put that up there? Put my shrine in from the Sea of Fog.
Yeah. I also
And
want it.
sun is, wait, no, sun.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
we'll remember that you have a 2 and you have a 1. We just need to secretly decide how much power we're going to contribute to trying to close the Chaos Ring.
So can I go to 8?
No, 6 is the highest.
6 is the highest.
Whatever you choose, you're going to spend that much power.
But this is already a 2, right? So
That's
does that
for the
mean
roll.
Yeah, it's for the roll.
For the roll, it'll
The
be a
next
2.
is roll. This isn't a roll. It's
Okay,
just
this
like
is not a
choosing.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's for when you roll. So
And
it's
whoever
the low.
contributes the least loses a view. Everybody
So
ready?
the minimum is a no. The minimum
Minimum
would be
is-
a 1.
Can you?
You can't do a
contribute
0.
You can contribute 0 if, say, you have 5 power and you put a 6 on your dice. That would be you contribute.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have more than 6, so can't do it.
So 1 to 6.
I need half an hour to calculate what I'm trying to do this turn. I'll be I'm just going to pick a random number and just see what happens.
Well, I mean, remember, you've already got a 2 and a 1, so
So everybody's spending this power.
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
If Chaos was in the game, his power expenditure would be trying to counter ours
Yeah.
to try to keep it open.
Yeah, it's a minusing our number, I think. So, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
All right. 2.
3.
Okay. Spend your power. So spend 1, spend 2, spend 3, spend 2. I spend 2. You lose a VP for contributing the least. You've already got a 2 and a 1, so leave those. And the 3 of us roll our dice. Right now, that was, hold on. How much did you contribute? 2?
2. Yeah.
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have to get under an 18.
Does this count or not?
Yeah. So 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Don't roll a 6.
Actually, don't get you
It's
that.
close.
Yeah.
So everybody gets their stuff back.
I need my knife. Give me my precious knife. That has 4 combat.
Rift is closed,
I'm gonna use the type.
and I get
Do your diorama first, and then when you're
No. What
Drowning.
diorama is taking what I've typed and stuff and printing it out. And
whirlpool and 2 runes, please.
okay. So print it from down here. Is it
Thank you.
ready to print?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, take your laptop. We're gonna trust you on this.
Yep.
Who wants pizza bites? It's ready here.
If you want pizza bites, if you want pizza bites, then go have some pizza bites.
You ordered? Is it time for lunch?
No great compromise yet. The dragon's not out, so it goes to the top of the action phase,
Yeah, okay, I can try.
and then splice 2 videos together. Okay, action phase starting the storm.
Just add special abilities or something? Or how much power does it have?
4 at the moment.
4.
If he gets in a fight where the enemy has at least 3 or more combat, at the end of the fight you get what? With courage.
Courage. In a battle in which the enemy has 3 plus combat, earn 1 rune at battles. At the battle's completion. Doesn't matter whether you survive or not.
So he wants to get into big combats and get a rune each time.
Just take 1 hit to kill him, alright?
Yep.
1 hit to kill one.
More or less.
Maybe I could just go there and try and get one of my knights killed there. It's like, oh, it would definitely die. So,
Oh, sorry.
You only have 4 power.
I don't know. I might have got enough. Maybe I have 7.
Take 3.
You pay
You
3.
take 3 to close down.
Why?
You want your knight to die!
Definitely. I want to definitely die.
Alright.
Do I roll the dice first, or does it just die?
We'll have to fight first with the sea serpent there.
Pass me all those units.
4. Nice.
Is there because you can go from anywhere from hell?
From his temple.
I can go anywhere from
You
hell.
can
Yeah.
go through it back
And
then.
temples can send you back to
So
hell.
that's going to how
But the whole purpose of moving there is so you can go
I
anywhere.
can go anywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for I can't go up there.
just to the surface world.
I can only go to the surface.
Sky. You summon an archer.
Yep.
Your turn.
Ow.
Okay, spin one.
Four dice. Okay.
Yep, 4 dice. Oops. Oh, we're out.
I'm not trying to kill it. But,
Well, you did, and it's a lesser god, so you got this.
oh, okay.
And then this kills you, the ziggurat, so you get for having a knight eliminated. Ooh! And I will spend one, and I will battle here, which does nothing against gods. I conquered a building in the Sky Dome or Hell, or destroy a building with a cost of 2 or more. So I get a gift, silent song, and a rune. Rune, please.
Does it mean that you're gonna roll as well?
Nope. It doesn't do anything
There's
against
no
gods.
Okay.
That's a lesser god.
I get this. Earn 1 power for each tower in play. So I'll get 2, and then just
It's
repeat
not your
that.
turn yet.
But I don't really know what it, like I didn't get.
So for each tower in play,
Yeah.
which is 2 right now, you get 2 power. So
Yeah.
you'd earn 2 power, and then you'd also take 2 power, and you'd hand it out to us however you want. So you can give 2 power to one person, or power to 2 different people. And then you flip it face down to get a root.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and play the dragon rune, which lets me place a dragon token on the map. This token now counts as one of your greater gods with a combat of 2. If the unit is killed, remove it permanently from your camp.
Ah, yes, power's ready. Okay.
Want me to put it this
No, actually, if you want to, finish it out first. Yeah. And then this.
I'm spending 1.
For all the relevant.
Oh, there. Simon?
Storm.
Thanks for doing that.
Where's these lights?
Okay, before you play.
Okay.
Sky has a bit of a dilemma.
What's happening?
It's your turn.
Not much.
You'll find out.
Darkness is knocking on your door. Hello, darkness, my friend.
What if I haven't done anything?
Yet.
Yeah, I knew it was a mistake to give him all that power. I would have been here either way. Why? Why me? I need one of everyone's unit. You're someone. If you put an archer somewhere random, I could have taken it there.
Well, I was about to get down. You jumped the gun.
I can't
You
wait.
jumped the
I
gun.
can't wait.
What? How many other pieces? There's like at least one other player you haven't taken a piece off.
Just one.
Yeah, look, he's got stuff floating around everywhere.
You get stronger the longer you.
Oh, do
get
I
up your
now?
archers
Do I
sit
now?
there.
So I was right to be suspicious.
You're winning.
I really knew
Alright.
this day was going to come.
Yeah,
What's this do?
I have no idea.
What's its combat?
It looks
2.
He gets to pick a unit that is not a greater god, and it is excluded from the combat completely. As long as he has arrogance, which he does.
Yeah.
Cannot believe it.
Okay, my turn. Okay.
I'll go ahead and play Harmony. The Empire or Empires with the greatest amount of power. How much you got?
Sorry?
He's at 10.
10.
Lose a power. And then the Empires with the least amount of power gain 1 power.
You got 5.
These happen simultaneously. So you lose 1. You gain 1. Discard pot.
Cool. Okay, now my turn. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Red Book of Power. One time use. Summon a specter for free at each of your towers, then take 1 rune and flip this gift face down.
Which direction are we going? The tower. It's going to be back. No.
And then
And you get a
It's
rune.
going to be a while.
and yeah.
What did you do, sorry?
Try.
I'm gonna move up. See. One, 2 archers on the up there.
Ah, hero.
Two archers up
Up
there.
to the moon.
Up there.
What?
What?
What's wrong?
Oh,
Is there something wrong?
I hate you so much right now.
You
What
wanted
about
him to take your archer, so that's what he's doing.
I just want an archer, alright?
Don't forget, when you move the Sun God, you can move all of your units.
Yeah, you can.
Storm.
Yes.
Wow, that is painful.
Hey, you got whirlwind. Whirlwind.
Yep.
Okay.
Sky.
So you only got 2 more to go. Oh, nice. And you're about to get Sky. That's what Sky does something. Oh, your units are gonna get routed as well.
Right, so I can play a rune and also have an action.
Yep.
I'm going to summon an archer out over there with my god, and then I'm going to play this rune. So choose any building on the map, swap its location with a building of the same cost that belongs to another player. So I'm going to swap this with that other one out there, please.
I can't build in there though.
That's not building. You haven't built it there.
I cannot build or conquer, huh? Sweet, thanks.
Could you not conquer in there?
No, I can't build or
Oh,
conquer.
okay. Well, I didn't realise that. I thought my building was at risk.
No, you can take it
It's a
back
risk
if
of
you
being
want.
destroyed.
I can destroy
Oh, he
You
can't.
just can't conquer it.
Alright. What's the advantage of that? He's just got a building in there, so it actually helped him in a way.
Well, he can go back to hell from there now.
it. It's no biggie.
Yeah, one back to hell and then out again. Yeah. That's kind of a biggie.
It's kind of a big deal. I didn't realize. Yeah, but
You gonna take it back?
I want to take the card back. So
Who's my
Don't
name?
swap.
Sun.
That would have been pretty handy.
yeah. That was not the thing that I wanted to do.
I need that card. It's perfect. I mean, you don't want the buildings there.
You can build it back after you leave.
You can swap it with someone else's building.
That would actually be probably not a bad idea.
Castles and towers also cost 2.
Yeah. Okay. I'll play the same card, but I'll change somebody else's building,
It's this one.
and then
He swaps his
yeah.
with somebody else's.
So if I start a battle with yellow and then there's no one left in there, do I still take that or not?
You'd have to declare battle
Have to
against.
declare another battle.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Success! You've annoyed him.
This is don't get around.
So my castle got there.
Yeah, you can teleport up there now.
Yeah, that'll be cool. To the specter, to one specter. Might want to start getting my knight army up again. Because
Yeah.
they each only cost 1 power each for 4 combat, and like that's amazing. And I have to build them at my buildings. Might as well put them castles. Where's this? I put my next one. Spread them around. Oh wait, no.
Ben.
Hey, I'm not
Ben.
asking for much.
Ben.
Zero's pretty unguarded.
Okay.
Alright, I'm fighting you, Simon, up there.
Okay. So. Oh, what am I on? So 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Kill, route.
Kill
One
and
kill, 2 routes.
a route.
Alright, you kill and
He's
route
gonna
that
kill in 2
troll,
routes.
and I take one of the archers, please. Did I get him route?
Yeah,
And
the
the other
route
one
to
gets routed. Yeah.
Route them.
Yeah. Let's kill.
Troll dead.
Troll
Just
dead.
have a chance to try and kill my
And you get to
specter.
route one of my other trolls wherever you want. Well, connected to the yellow.
Sorry? Anyway.
So, yeah, well.
One of these 3 down there.
Oh,
One of
three,
those
or your
4
zero.
choices up there, or over to the heavens.
You haven't done first engagement yet? An enemy mortal? You haven't killed an enemy mortal?
It's not-
Oh. Well, I could help you out massively.
I'm planning on trying to kill one. I can try and kill one. Oh yeah, there's one.
Yeah, I'll help you out. You can win another game, can't you?
Okay. He has 4 combat.
Storm.
I should have put him. Maybe I should have put him down here.
Should we? Why would it be that way? Because they should.
Because he just started a fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
They haven't even got around to me
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Well, it's about to be you, I guess. After his turn.
Have fun collecting a storm piece.
I'll get there.
I try to. Try and take the champion away from him. So yeah, it can be any unit or building. Can it be a greater god or no? You can like take their greater god and put it on. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
If it's Earth's greater god, would it be back in their pool and it's eliminated from the game forever? Because like you would have killed them and then.
That's right. You can't collect the elm though.
Yeah, because you can't.
If he gets killed or eliminated, he goes
What the
down.
hell?
Yeah.
That just won't help you. It'll just not help.
Home.
Yeah, Sky.
Yeah. Have you tried that?
So probably won't bother doing
Yeah.
that.
Have you tried to film it?
I hope with
should be
4
on.
dice I can try and kill that troll there.
Give it a go.
There's enough one more dice to.
Okay.
I'm gonna put all my knights in Brithos and just stomp around with them.
You have ancestor worship. Are you going to build the Castle of Lead at some point?
Not yet. I was planning on it, but I just don't have the power to do everything I need to.
It costs 3. You got 3.
And then I'm just defenseless.
I guess
Seems like a
so.
bad idea.
Defenseless, defenseless, and defenseless. And defenseless. 4 defenseless buildings when you're out of power.
Now you guys keep an eye on my power too. Because I have Whirlpool. When I reach 0 power,
Yeah.
all other empires lose a power.
I get that. That's why I'm gonna try and spend my power.
It's always great when C goes to 0 power, everybody loses 1. And then you play a rune that gives you a power, and then go to 0 again, and everybody loses another one.
But it's WC that gets the extra one. And that's what happened when I was C as well. I was like, should I do it? Yeah, okay. Spend the power, and I found this.
Shouldn't have done that, Ben. I could have given you more power this time. Could have given you more
I
power.
killed an archer, that's all I did.
Okay, alright.
What's the big hassle? I don't know why you're so upset about one archer.
You made him move this temple too.
Yeah, you did lots of things. I'm not happy.
Who's
Not
temple?
happy.
Oh yeah, he moved the temple
And
to
he
the.
spent power fortifying Crawlerella.
Hey, that's on him.
It's time to sun spear some guys.
Yeah, you should try a sun spear.
Hey, you give me more power, I won't touch you anymore. How's
Let's
that?
get sun spear. Well,
Threats coming from darkness.
No threat. It's a alliance of times. Peacefully.
I'm planning on attacking someone, and it's darkness. Troll. Oh. Wait, well, when you were attacking, well, remember when you wasn't when you were attacking my tower? It should have routed one of your units. Did it rout a unit?
I didn't attack you. I don't know.
You didn't destroy my tower. It's like my tower used to be there.
Oh,
And
that one.
Yeah. And then did it rout one of your units?
Took care of routes.
Okay. Rout. Do you think 4 dice will get a kill easily? Probably not. Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get that troll with 4 dice.
4
with my
dice.
knight. That might help. If I get a route, no, I can't do that. You'll have to route into the ocean. I mean, you follow him.
You look like you're in a dilemma there, son.
Jason, have 2 power.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. That's
We'll go.
You look at me for what the?
okay.
I killed my archer and he's lost it.
Just wanted to be left alone, man.
Can I get a kill?
One
Can I
dice.
get a kill?
What am I doing? What am I
The
doing?
battle in Brithos.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just trying to get. Well,
Nothing. A
kill. Yes.
Dead troll.
Oh, book.
It's not a hero, so you don't get a VP.
I don't know.
So you get 3 guys from the building as well.
Nope.
Magic explosion.
So what do you do with 4?
Because there are 4 castles in play. No.
Each of his little
there are
guys
3
are
castles
worth.
in play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Yeah.
There are 3 castles in play, not 4 castles.
Roll
My 4th dice was
it.
the
You should
kill.
roll that again. Yeah, what if the 4th?
Need to roll it again.
Deal.
I mean, no. That's
Okay,
unbelievable.
guys, another batch if you're still hungry.
Oh, statistics.
That makes up for the free
That was
behemoth
last
that
game.
you
That
got
was
in
last
that
game. That doesn't count. You can't bring last game into it.
Well, magic explosion. I might do like an explosion with one of
Kinda.
those.
He's got a gift that counts as an off-board indestructible castle.
Alright, okay.
Yes. I wonder what destroyed my castle. I forgot.
Let's do a zero cost action to submerge Genitella. Free unit. Well, I might as well make it the castle. And that gives me my last gift. I need a room.
Yeah. I'm not a threat.
No such a way.
Okay.
I've done one action against you.
Okay, true.
Well, I mean,
I'm just pointing
you're
out
Lost
the
your
table.
mind.
You're
You've
both
been going
tied
at me
right
since
there.
the start of the game. I did one action against you and boom. All of a sudden, this guy's gonna die. I don't know what to do. I've lost the game.
That's Magasta.
Yeah. And combat?
Free.
Any specialty?
The Mer King. You may take multiple actions in a turn as long as each action originates in a sea area. So, I think I will go ahead and take another action. Let's do one. So the Barbarian doesn't kill Magasta. And I'll go to position up.
Wait, what? That's a separate zone. There's a line there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, Generous Garden is now a sea area. That's the only effect.
Yep.
And if there were any sea crossing areas into that area, they would now be broken.
So you have to spend one too.
Oh, I could. No.
I was trying to wait for his Ziggurat or Castle of Lead to come out, but
That's why you're asking me if I'm
he's
doing
not
that.
focused on that, so the next expensive building I can use as a temple.
Well,
You can't use it on this.
Nope.
it's only a one-time use thing.
I forgot I could build buildings. That's unfortunate. Can I go in Fronalia?
Hold on.
Huh?
What did you do?
I put a building down over
Oh,
that.
okay. Your turn.
Nothing like anything.
Storm.
Oh yeah.
You can get 3 victory points for that.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty good.
Can't wait to try and get my 4th fragment if someone targets me with a gift. That'd be 4 power. And if I get... And yeah, once I might get this for this one. And then,
Whoa. The island is moving.
for the first time forever.
Block from that
Colorado's
sea arrow.
anchored to the island.
Okay.
Moving any off.
Can I go there?
Yeah, you can.
These two?
Huh?
You look at
That
the
doesn't reach.
piece or you look at the anchor?
The anchor.
The anchor.
So you can anchor that there, but then that won't reach north.
So you can't anchor it though.
You can do Umathella to Drastella, or you can link these two, or you can link those two, and possibly those two. But those two won't reach.
moving any off.
You can move them all.
Yeah, I was gonna just put one like tiny shot in there and go roll forward if it's a kill. Could be.
Okay.
I'm gonna dig right.
I'm gonna move. We have everything in there. Into there.
This one?
Yep. Actually, can I have the?
Archers to the heavens.
Maybe.
Oh, they're also giving you a meat shield there right now
Yeah.
Meat shield. Where?
too. And also Noah. They'll suck up kills.
So-
No, to the heavens. To the heavens. To the heavens.
I don't
All
see
five
a
of
meat
them,
shield.
or
Just both of them.
So those two.
So I have to wait for you to get.
You move those two.
I have to wait for you to
Get
get
a small
one of
piece.
these before I can get my arch back.
Mhm.
See,
It's probably not going to do that.
no, it's gonna just hold my hostage.
Yeah.
Hostage.
Unless you, well, you can't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have given you one of these phoenixes. You want one of these phoenixes?
I don't know if
Really
anyone's gonna
care.
target me with
Honestly,
a gift, so I
the
might as well
one-
flip them over while I don't have. While I don't
Fascination
have
with the
this.
archer.
So probably this is gonna be like an actual one.
What's your fascination with the archer?
The arch is cool.
Poor Phoebe. Left out.
The phoenix are pretty crap.
Here.
Just trying to take out some guys. Let's see.
And another one. Here. Okay. What's your last gift? Your request, I mean?
With a contract.
Your
What
last
do you have to do?
requirement.
Kill
Oh, kill an enemy god.
Ooh, God. It can be at least a god or a raid god. Probably that's a god because it's very easier.
I'll spend 1, 2.
My specters are a lesser god.
That's your hero, is it?
Yes.
The only thing Invisible God doesn't have is greater gods and mortal heroes.
Okay.
I'm gonna conquer that building, please.
You have to fight this.
You have to have a battle first.
Battle. He's out of the battle. I'm conquering.
Okay. Sure.
I'm using arrogance so that he doesn't participate in the battle, so that I can just conquer the thing.
You still roll to kill it and stuff?
Yeah.
Or not?
No,
Ah.
it's conquered, I think.
Does he still rout someone with this?
Yeah, Rots.
There aren't any minions in the fight.
Okay, it's only minions that can rout.
Yeah.
Cool, there you go. Gee, yellow's a problem, guys.
Battle here.
So, already combat?
I get 3 for the Kraken, 2 for the Dragon, and 1 for the Sea Serpent.
I got 6.
I know you have pre-battle stuff. You want to use any of it?
Yeah. Okay. I'll use a whirlwind.
Geez, that's pretty good.
Is that for
So
attacking?
that's 5 dice.
Wi-Fi.
7?
These are
These
1,
are
right?
one. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for whirlwind, which has
Okay.
Only 1.
Well, I'll see. Well, I'll just take it to the box.
4 routes.
What'd you get?
One
What
round.
about?
All right. All right. I have a Kraken. So, with Constrict, for every sea serpent present in the battle, you may turn 2 rolled routes for either side into a kill. And make that a kill. So, I assume the Barbarian.
Yep.
And then I have Drowning. If the Kraken is involved in a battle in which enemy units are killed, your enemy loses a VP. I gain a VP. And that's
At least
post-battle
pretty
stuff.
strong, guys.
So that's the kill.
Well, you guys pretty
2
strong.
years are routed.
That's what I was saying. Like a couple of rounds ago.
I was the
like,
attacker, so I
you
route
still-
first.
Harass me.
I haven't attacked you. I have not attacked you. You have attacked me. I have not attacked
That's
you.
where it gets routed too.
See how long
I'll be worried about Tim.
I had to.
I haven't done anything. Oh, that's not very nice, Tim. I was going to help you the next round. Yeah, okay. I'm helping you, Ben. So don't say I don't do anything for you.
Alright, good. That sounds good. I like the sound of that. I'm out of power, so your shot 10.
No, you got 3 dice there.
Yeah. Maybe just a mortal.
Yes.
Okay. I'll attack there.
You can't.
So,
You can't.
Why not?
He has 0 power and you have honor.
oh, I need
It would
to.
cost you 2 power to attack.
Winner.
Ah, his weaknesses.
Who has 0
So
power?
what's his
Look at
weakness?
this weak guy.
Yeah.
Who has 0 power?
Oh wait. Does courage have to include Orland?
Sorry?
Courage. Does that have to include Orland? Does your greater god have to
Yeah,
include
that's right. So, okay.
Who is he attacking? Who is he trying to attack?
darkness?
Oh, yeah.
I'm immune.
I saw you attacking like there like that.
If I had done one more water action on my turn, since I can, that would have dropped me to 0, and then they would have both lost a power.
Would have been a good idea.
Yeah. But
You should just move someone randomly.
I
Why do you do that?
didn't think of it until it was his turn.
Right, so can't do that.
Summon, build, or
Yeah.
move.
Well, I can build a shrine.
This spot's still free.
Or
Is that bad? I think that's the only spot.
Here for victory point.
Oh, in this spot.
okay, I'll actually battle there.
Perkmall Empire or the bottom one?
There.
Okay.
That what?
He's battling.
But he moved.
Yeah, his
World.
special ability.
World.
brings him in.
That's 5. That's 4 dice.
I get 3 dice. One right.
I got 4 right.
You got 2 rounds instead of
Like you.
Okay. We'll kill the dragon, which was free.
I have a question. So you've got 1 power. If you attack here,
Let's do the seagrass in here.
if you attack here, what's going to happen?
I'll get routed.
Instantly.
Before I can conquer or destroy your building, I will be routed out.
Okay. Okay.
How are you going to attack?
He's got a power.
He
I'm
can-
asking if he attacks me.
He can only
okay.
attack here if he
Yeah,
has units.
Yeah, I'm not attacking him. I was
His
just wondering what
building's
was going to
safe.
happen in my building. Okay. Alright, well then I am going to spend a power to select another player to gain a rune. I don't know, Ben. I really don't know. I really don't
I'm done
know.
with you. need it, you'll have him back shortly.
Well, he's winning.
Technically, they're even. And
Well, apart from himself. Who's at the back?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm tossing up.
look at all these stuff. Whoa. Hey, I have 3 units on the board.
7 point. 7
I'm
point.
dead in the water pretty much.
Yeah, and you're about to get 7 points.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Yeah, but
Everyone's getting points.
I'm not doing that good.
Thanks.
I got 2 buildings. Wait a second.
Any runes at the end of his action?
no, I think that will be a mistake.
Okay, it's a great compromise next time. I think. Do you have 7 buildings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think it's only 10
7.
bucks.
Doctor says 7.
Hmm.
7. Doctor says 7 buildings unless
What?
someone destroys
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5. Huh?
You got 5, 6, 7.
6, 7 in hell.
Oh, I didn't count the ones in hell. I would have given it to Tim then. I did not count those at all. I'm like, I was counting the buildings. I was like 6 versus 5.
I told you.
Yeah, I did not count the ones in hell. I didn't see
6,
that.
7.
That means it's gonna be a great compromise. They just exactly
That's
enough
where
to
I'm
get
gassed
to
at this.
20. I've only got 3 buildings. 1, 2. I'd be up to 15.
Okay. I think that leaves a single area without a building. Just so everybody's aware. Okay.
Hold on.
Chaos Rift is closed. Everyone gets 1 for Glorantha's Blessing. And then 2 for each type of building.
It's struggling with that.
And then 1 for each fragment where you have at least 1 gift. Power phase abilities, starting with Storm. Are you doing Inferiority Complex?
Ooh.
Stuff going down.
Uh-huh.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Power phase stuff. You got Solar Energy.
Yeah.
And you get a rune and a VP. Power phase stuff, Aquatic. The temple is the most expensive building in the water right now because after Magasta's pool is open, it only costs me 1 to build temples and ziggurats. So your temple up there, I get 2 power for that.
Sure.
Here's 6 power. Do you have any
Power phase stuff?
Nothing.
How much mermaids do you have out?
Yep, nothing yet.
How much mermaids do you have?
Just 1. Oh no, I have no mermaids up.
Uh,
1's captured over on the sheet. I haven't summoned these.
I was wondering, it's like, they haven't
Okay.
used siren stuff.
12 power.
10.
13. Sun becomes first player. Which direction you want to go? And minimum power, you go up to 7.
Is it rounded up?
It's rounded up.
Yep, I like.
Ooh.
Okay. Starting with you, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings in play and a completed fragment. That's 6 points, which will start the Great Compromise.
Yep, that's
You've got 1,
2.
2, 3, 4. That off-board castle. 5, 6, 7. So you're 19. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which puts me at 19.
I got 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which puts you at 20. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which puts you at 14.
Yeah, Storm's catching up pretty quick.
Yep. Alright. Council phase
Storm
gifts.
looks like it's far
Starting with
behind.
you. Do you have Call to Justice yet? No?
No.
You, Council phase stuff.
Yep.
Get a building for free.
Nothing. Let me see.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's do this since I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff.
There's only one area that has no vision.
See a fog?
Yep.
Okay. That means I don't need. Oh,
See
okay.
a fog, and the divine right, gain a rune. Can you have a rune, please? And if 3 or more players have more VP than you, gain another rune. But only 2 have more VP.
Yeah.
I have no council phase stuff. Yours aren't in effect. And council phase stuff for you, which is kinship. You want a VP or 2 power?
I'll get you power.
And who gets the VP?
You get VP.
Alright. Great compromise, starting with first player.
So just explain that again, sorry.
Do you want to give up half of your power for 4 victory points?
The claw.
And then you'll choose someone to get 3, someone to get 2, someone to get 1, someone to get 0.
Well, if
And
it's
up or
half,
down?
it's rounded. I'm pretty sure it's up, down, down, up.
So if I'm in 7, do at least 3 or 4 points.
I think everyone keeps forgetting.
I would say it's rounded up just to make it more of a cost, but we'll see.
If it didn't trigger this turn, but I didn't count out my
But if it's
VPs,
rounded down, then that means you spent half
and
of
I
it rounded down.
definitely
so,
didn't count your 2 things over there.
Rounding
So,
down.
Yeah, so
I
it's
would
rounded
I
down.
would take
thought
it,
was rounded down.
but no, I need the power.
13. That means you'd spend. So, okay.
Round down.
So that
yeah.
means you'd be at
Yes,
5.
yes,
You'd be at 5 power.
Yeah, I'm not doing
How about
it.
you? 4 power for 4 VP?
That's very cheap.
Oh, I'll be at 4.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a bunch of what's
See,
it
and that's
called?
another reason why
Like
I should have paid
stones.
attention to what direction this is going as well.
Sorry?
Another, like with this, which direction, because they get to select an order.
Yeah, I've got 2 little power right now.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Down to this.
So, Tim would
Well, I
be
mean, you
incentivized to
wouldn't be
do it, right?
winning if
Because
you
he
get
could,
4 power. So not
he
much
get
people
4
would
power,
vote
and
for
then
you, right?
like because he's got the sacrifice VP. I mean, it just
Makes sense.
makes sense that he can get that power back next
Yeah.
turn.
He didn't do it this turn.
Yeah. So that
Well, you could be at 16 power if you
Alright, yeah, I'll do
if
it.
you did the same. But
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense.
No judge.
no judge. Yeah. So nothing happens then.
Yep.
Does that keep going, or that's it?
Every
Done?
turn.
Every turn.
Oh, every turn.
Every turn.
I thought until there's a judge.
It's every turn.
Until the
always.
game's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I can just keep going half my power, 4 VP, half my power, and then win.
You do it
Like
once
every-
per council phase.
Every council phase, yeah.
Yeah. So how many victory points is that? Where do we need it?
You
35.
get 35, you're
And
on
we're
20.
at 20. That's quite a few council phases. I wouldn't make it that far.
You'll be dead
You get
before.
there, well dead before then. Yeah. Geez, that could put you over the edge. Oh, is it my go?
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm going to spend 2 power. Can I do that?
Never summon a phoenix. Always use Sun Spear.
Which is what I was doing.
Alright.
So I'm going to roll. I have to roll.
Pick a unit.
Oh, hang on. How much is this?
3.
3.
You'd have to roll a 4, 5, or a 6.
Jeez, that's expensive.
He can't hurt you anyway, the Emperor's there.
True, so I don't necessarily have to do that. But I can't build a building.
Yep. All the land areas are free. Don't you have to destroy a building?
No. But you
Sky.
call or destroy an enemy building in battle.
That is not a shrine or cast. Yes.
Oh, did I put this as the wrong one? Yeah, I put this one as the wrong one. Shrine. And I haven't done that. I did put it in the wrong section.
Okay.
I need a shrine.
Yep.
Has anyone got an easy shrine to kill? Not really.
Lots
I
of
don't
people
have
do.
shrines.
This one's pretty undefended.
Yeah, I see that.
Pantheocean, Cristella, Bethella.
Yeah, but there's no one for me to.
Yes, this one. You spear
How much?
that.
What's this cost? Oh no, he's got all that stuff in there. What's this
You
cost?
spear this and then take mine.
3.
Makes sense.
How
But
much
that's
is
not
that?
building.
Well, you spear this and take that.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why I was pointing at that. The water zone. What's the advantage of having that as a water zone? It just for your power.
Just helps him with his water stuff.
It
Yeah,
helps with
I
your
think
power from
that's.
aquatic, and also
I
they can
think
do
actually
extra
that one
actions.
there is the best bet. So that little what's it?
I did
1,000.
turn the ocean
Yeah.
areas,
Yeah.
no areas.
All right. So I needed 2 or better. Watch me roll a 1.
I don't know.
Oh, so close.
What, so this dies and you replace it?
Yeah, it just gets swapped, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly
Sorry.
what happens.
Your turn.
Okay.
What's that negative thing? Your
I need to spend 2 power to attack
I'm
someone who
gonna
has
go
double
and
power.
try and attack someone.
has 0 power. Okay.
Okay.
You don't need to attack any guys.
Why?
Because you got all your attack tips.
Yeah, I know. Should I wait for someone to target me, or should I just
You
flip
need to
these
get
back over?
wizards and towers out so you can use tackle.
Yeah, I know, because I want to attack you because there are no more places to put weapons.
Not anymore.
Yeah. No. No areas. I might finish my night army first.
Maybe I should have left your building there so you get the hell out of my area. It's just stuck there now.
Yeah, a little bit
What stuff
idle.
Oh, these stuff here, I want them gone.
Well, I mean, my knights can just teleport anywhere.
They can now, but not if I kept these original swaps. But anyway, that's okay. That was 2 whole turns or whatever. A long time ago now.
Wolfric. Yeah, sure.
Here, anyway.
I did.
Yeah, I summoned a knight.
Alright.
There's 3 knights there now. There's gonna be the 4th knight next turn. Next time it's my turn. So it's your turn, see?
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's useless to go right there because I can kill somebody when they try to kill me. But no, it isn't. Which makes sense why I should leave it there.
Oh, it needs to be a shrine, so that was a waste of time. That thing there.
Yep.
That's a temple.
I'll also
Oh,
do
what's your thing?
I need a shrine.
Okay.
Storm knights. Is there any way you can move?
Okay. I can take multiple actions if they originate
Oh.
the here.
Well, go for the one with the storm brothers. And the storm brothers cost something like 3.
Can you move
Actually, I
all
think
my
it costs
units out of there? And dump them.
That's what I was thinking.
I like that. Thank you. Like that move.
You get enough easier, right? Stay in that building.
Oh, you need everyone's gonna get
Does
their
that
stuff
count as
back.
a piece, does it?
Can't wait to get my
if I
stuff
destroy it
back.
instead of capturing it.
Oh.
It's been gone for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 knights. All the knights are fine. They're lucky. Why didn't it get taken?
Before this surprises anyone with Siren Song, to move out of an area that has a mermaid in it, you must also spend a victory.
Yes.
Just in case that comes up.
Ugh. I'd rather just kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Just go in there, kill it, and then you can just go without it spending a victory point. And it doesn't include your units, right?
So,
Enemy
Yeah,
players,
definitely.
yes, enemy
Mhm.
players must spend.
so you just
Have to
Destroy?
swap skills in, yep. Oh, you want to destroy it or swap it in? Your choice. So it has to
The
be the same,
wrong
the
same
one.
thing.
What if they
Oh, yours is.
Not for insurgency.
Oh, wow.
You can always replace
Oh.
with a temple.
Oh! That hurt.
What about there's this a god that has like each of his units, like he's only got six mortal minions. He still has shrines, temples, and ziggurats, but he's only got like 6 mortal minions, and each of them do 5 damage. Except he needs to spend 1 VP each time he moves from an area. I don't know if that's equal or not. That'd be weird though.
Actually, I'll do that. What's this?
Okay, sun to sky. Keep saying sun. Keep saying barbarian. I mean night for barbarians and sun for sky.
Alright, I'm gonna spend 2. And I'm gonna try and Sun Spear.
Well, I mean, there's a storm brother right there next to this shrine. It just it's only costs 2. I'm pretty
try and
sure.
Sun Spear one of those guys.
Success.
6. Wow. Okay.
Your turn.
Let me see. What do you see? Is that a Western god, the Phoenix? Right?
It is a lesser
Oh, yeah,
god.
it's a Western god. Okay.
You targeted you.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I already gave you a gift like turn 2 or something.
Well, I might want to use this. Well, if I get this.
No, that was targeting with a hero quest, not with a gift. When you like spend a power to give him 2 power.
But didn't I also give him a gift?
Because you're not targeting with the gift itself, you're targeting with the hero.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay. Yep.
You can pick one. We'll take the pick.
So what units have you got there?
They're all worth 1. One
So
strength.
you've got 3 combat.
3 combat, yeah.
It's a champion and a Mesodot.
And that's what your action.
Yes, I have my mortal hero
9.
and a lesser guard. And just a normal minion.
No, you get 6.
6. Oh, 6, 9, and how much is that? What card do you have?
You've got
What are we
11.
doing?
11.
And also 9.
And this?
Okay.
I get 2.
What's that do?
So you've got
Oh,
2 towers on the board.
it says, it's called Book of Commons. Earn 1 power for each tower in play, then distribute that same amount of power among the other empires as you please. Finally take 1 room and flip it to get face down. So I'll do that
So
first.
I gave you 2.
Oh, okay.
Give him a room.
So you targeted him here.
No.
No, I'm using this.
You Sun Speared him.
Yeah, so then I got the gift, so then now I'm using this as my turn. It's a
So
0
0 cost action. So he gets a rune.
But the sun spear is in the gift.
Yeah, it is. Sun Spear, it's a gift.
That's,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
We were saying before when you're giving people power and stuff, that's not a gift.
Oh.
That's a
Ah.
hero quest.
Right. Okay. I keep getting those mixed up.
When you target him with a spell book,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
then you have to give 2 power out.
Well, I probably wouldn't have done that in retrospect if I knew that was going to happen. But I had limited options.
You've said that a lot.
And 1
Oh,
power.
Just
Wow.
giving you a power.
Okay, there is a lot of
Thank you.
Okay, for mine,
Well, I wouldn't have given him a
One.
free spell book.
move
let's
to
put
the
it that
moon,
way.
please.
Which one?
The moon. And then I will also take an action originating in a sea area to upgrade that for 1. And then I will play a rune, which I cannot get anything from otherwise unless I do it right now, which is fire. Gain 1 VP if you have a unit in the Sky Dome, or 2 if you have a building name. So, all the units there.
Jeez, I wish I had that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your turn.
Okay.
If you attack him now, he cannot whirlwind in because it doesn't work if it's just a lone building.
Okay, we'll do that then. And I destroy that.
Okay.
Yes! Give me my mermaid!
Yes, everybody gets
Yeah.
the stuff back. Here's your archer.
I lost a wizard.
And you get 2 gifts
Paper.
and power equal to the number of other players.
Mhm.
Wow. I was not thinking that. Oh, actually.
Now he's got black market and hunger. Yay! You got gifts!
It took me a while.
Finally.
Your turn.
These guys are hard to get a gift.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think.
give that one.
He's battling you there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Someone else. Oh, okay. You did it.
You're conquering it. Okay. Sky.
Sky.
Alright, 2 power. Let's Sun Spear that one.
Done. Invisible gun. That's what I thought.
Yep, exactly. Boom. Boom. Got those laces back up again. Now I got all my gifts, all 8 gifts.
Do you have to do that one?
Oh. As a 0 cost action, if all your face down, books get face up.
Yeah.
So I can just use it one time, use it once, 2 times.
Might use this. What's the battle on the Phoenix?
Probably
It's
2.
one. It's not
What's
your
the
One.
combat?
Yeah, I
It's
can use
still-
this though.
Isn't Jason's turn?
Yeah,
At
but
the
I
end
can
of
use
any
this.
player's action, you
Ah.
can
It's it's 1.
Okay, no, don't worry about it then.
What were you gonna do?
Nothing.
One,
Something.
move the Kraken, please.
Yep.
Down to Frenella.
To where?
This one here.
Yeah. Okay.
Just pass it through.
What do you need? Oh, you've got them all.
Standing there for a bit, so I just try and do it. Ooh, I got 5 runes. How much have you got? 4? 3? 3. Have you got 3?
I've got 3 rooms. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm far to get you also power though. Like,
Alright, I'm just gonna build the archer over in
This one? This one?
probably the sun. Yep, go.
This one?
There we go.
Your turn.
okay, which one should I do? Red Book of Power. Summon a specter for free at each of your towers, then take on land with this your face card.
Here's that. Give the man a rune.
Get I roll?
I have to try to steal some VPs from the invisible god. Move my Kraken to the Banthy Ocean. Hold on. Can't use secrets. And then also move it. Well, don't move it there. Move it to where Megasta is.
Gas though.
Do what?
So down one instead of onto the Banthy Ocean. Alright.
Spend 2 and build that.
Storm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep.
Come up which way? Switch out of cloth.
Okay.
You can just teleport anyway.
Yep.
And I'm gonna teleport in there. So.
No.
This guy.
Are you planning on attacking?
No, I'm gonna move. Question is where?
Can I have the sun guard and my big guy?
Oh no, apparently I'm in. No, well, we're fine.
This over here. I'm gonna move this over here. Yep.
So now I'm just gonna continue on.
What? Yeah.
One, move my Kraken and Greater God over here in the Jenner's Garden. And then I will start battle.
Yes,
Against
please.
it.
So I can get VP.
Why against me?
Because I have to kill units where the Kraken is, so I can get VP.
Okay.
No kills.
2 rounds.
That's why I positioned myself in multiple places, so one way or another I was doing something. Nothing. So,
I just like route over there. You can try. You can take Storm's thing.
And then I will also declare a battle against Storm. So, route one of my units.
okay.
He just said he needs to kill stuff with his Krakens at victory points.
Yeah.
You know? Do that.
Yeah. Finally! Have 2 gifts.
2? Oh, yes. Oh, these 3. That is it.
Yeah, Storm.
Alright. Battle.
Spend 1. Okay, so pre-battle stuff. Attacker decides first. How are you handling single combat? Adding a die or rolling the results first?
Adding a die.
Okay, so that gives you 12 dice, right?
2, 3, 8, 10, 11. Oh yeah, 12.
12 dice. Are you magic exploding? Since the Spectre's probably going to die anyway.
Yes.
That gives you 3 dice. Remove the Spectre.
We don't have it over there.
There's an 8 over there, should be. Nope.
12.
I probably should roll like a route.
Kill! Oh, kill!
Oh, it's exploded anyway, so it's probably doesn't matter.
You don't even need to roll.
Yeah. What did you get? Okay, so
You want to roll?
what did you get? Kill.
2 kills out of all. 3 was it? 3
Yes,
kills.
that's three.
Roll it.
Oh, well, that fell off.
Roll that one
No.
again.
Oh, you're lucky. You are so lucky.
I'll roll that one again. Count one. Proud.
Alright.
I think that was a better thing.
Are none of those are minions, right?
No. Rockies. Where do you go?
Which one am I riding?
Storm brother.
Still what?
What's the deal with routing?
Move it to an adjacent area. You can route it.
Yeah, but why were you asking if there are minions?
Because his tower adds 1 route if there are minions in the fight.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Spend the VP to get out.
And then you can conquer that with a temple if you want. And the tower over.
That's a. The god, is it?
What? Oh,
The one that
it's
exploded?
a
Lesser god. It's a
The
lesser god.
Yeah, okay, so. You count as a cube?
If it explodes.
Select Spectre in the battle and kill it.
Yeah.
I made it a magic
Cube.
explosion, so it died. Right.
Right, so the last one. The moment you gain this gift, gain power equal to your total earned gifts, which is 6. Up to 13.
Turn it face down and get a rune.
Flip it and get a rune. Yeah.
I guess I'll take that opportunity to battle here. So how many do you route? 1.
There has to be a minion, but that is a minion, so.
You decide
You
where
choose
it goes.
whether it goes. Oh, well, okay.
Well,
Where do you want to
I'll
put that?
route it.
Sorry.
And then you conquer it. Your turn.
Okay. Musical history, I guess. Roll dying, everyone roll dying, I guess.
6.
Okay.
Route, miss, kill,
So discard.
route.
Discard the kill. Discard the
Yes.
and then I guess everyone else
You
can keep
choose
it as long as it's not a kill and the kills.
And that has to be as soon as you
Spread
get power.
everything around it.
So I'm keeping this.
Yeah, everyone's keeping it except for the kill. I guess.
Okay.
Oh, and gain a room. Did it
Move
say
my
room?
Kraken back down to where
Can I have a
it
room?
is.
Can I have a room? It says gain a room.
Yep. Give him a room.
Is that it?
Mhm.
Spend 3.
Get a room. Room for darkness.
Okay, we have one more room. You have 3 rooms.
What's the deal if you don't use them during the game? Do you still get the points of the room or something? What did you say?
At the end of the game, if it does any VP manipulation, that part still happens.
Okay.
Any of the rest of it doesn't. If it doesn't do anything to VPs, it's worth half of VP.
What if it's like,
Well, that would have been nice to know earlier.
nah, that's it.
So what about the conditional ones then? So you gain the VPs no matter what? Is that what you're saying?
If it manipulates VPs at all, that still happens at the end of the game.
What if it's like control a building on the moon? Gain a VP, but you don't
If
have a
you-
building on it.
Or if you don't have a building on the moon, it doesn't give you anything.
Alright.
Oh, when I said conditional, like it's game power or VP. So what
So
happens
you
with
choose
those?
the VP.
But if it's another player selects, what happens?
They will choose to give you power.
Okay, that's what I mean. So there's no point me holding on to them.
Like if you have one called Light,
Yeah,
you want to play that before the end of the game.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I was asking. Like, does that first part no longer apply, and then just we're straight VPs? Is what I was asking. But no. Okay.
Your turn, Stack.
If he starts a battle there, the archers still help out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not quite sure what's happening there because of. How does that gain you VP?
He's trying to get all his buildings
Take
out
buildings.
by
buildings
going around and
in the
conquering people's buildings.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to start a fight here then.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 combat, is it?
Yeah, they draw one
Yep.
dice.
Pre-battle stuff.
Do you have a before we start about, do you have any pre-battle stuff?
He has pre-battle stuff.
Okay, so what stuff can you do?
Will we?
He can bring his Storm Brothers in from anywhere on the board and add an extra die on top of them. And if his champion is in the fight, it does something too, but his champion's not in the fight.
I'm never going to get one of these bloody shrines. Like, the hardest thing in the game is for me to get a shrine. Alright, I'm going to move instead.
Does this guy roll 2 dice? Or 1 dice? Or 3 dice?
I think the champion rolls 2 unless he's in help.
No, let's F it. Let's go all in. We're going all in. Everything into there. Everything into there.
Yeah, he'll have to spend a lot of his power resummoning stuff if we manage to kill it. I think only Invisible God has enough power to really stop him from stomping around the board.
Who, me or him?
Storm.
Storm, yeah. So I can go into here though, can't I?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
You could move
I
one
need
of-
a shrine!
You could move one of those archers into here too. I can't stop it.
Yeah, I know, but I want to use them for that battle. Otherwise, I would have. Yeah.
You can go.
Oh, I could do one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because unless, I mean, you could then just summon something there, though.
I'm worried about my other buildings. I can't do anything to save that shrine.
Alright, okay, let's. As a backup plan. I've been trying backup plan all time to get shrine divers in 3 different locations. I'm like,
You went after the wrong
oh.
people.
Yeah.
I don't require for each tower in play, then just repeat that same amount of power among other empires as you please. 1 power, and then you can have it since you're at 0.
Thanks.
Yep.
What about B?
Darkness is
What
back on the
me?
board.
I'm back.
Well, he was on 0 and
I'm here to die,
then
so.
Spirit mana.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
One fight.
Okay, camper.
Yep, he gets a room.
Ah, this guy gets more runes than anyone else.
Yep. I ran out of my rune gaining capabilities.
And my rune game capabilities requires me to give you.
This is how
Give.
sick
I
it
was going to give one to Tim. Like I was literally going to, and then he's just moved everything in. I'm like,
Hey, give me some.
I will.
And then,
Yeah.
And now he has 12 power.
But it's going to cost me 2 power.
This is how sick
So I have to wait and see what happens with everything else.
This is how sick it is.
Oh,
That should be a good amount of victory points for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saving it up. It looks pretty
Kinda-
But
pretty.
you're going to get some power and a rune. So
1, 2, 3.
Could have done with it last
I
time.
don't know.
I'm thinking that Invisible God is going to win.
That's why
He's got a
everyone's.
huge
That's why
stack
everyone's.
of runes.
That's why
sitting
everyone's destroying my.
I think
buildings right
Invisible
now.
God is going to win too.
That's why everyone's destroying my buildings right now.
Well, I tried. I took one off the board. I was going to take another one, but someone beat me to the punch.
And I plan to just.
He marched all across the board, and then the one that I was sitting on.
Nothing really clever I can do.
Well, I'm done with my delaying. All of them cost 0 power, and they're an action. I'm still at 9.
Yeah, well, he's at 12.
No, I'm at 9.
I'm suffering from power.
That's it.
Everyone's suffering from power. You
Except
two
for-
need to be duking it out, not us. Storm versus Invisible God.
Cool.
Well, Storm destroy my building. So
Use it
destroy
before
my
you
building.
lose it.
I can
Well,
only
so it's gonna be
really.
good.
Oh, you're about to go down, are you?
There's
Oh,
no way
God.
to summon
I'm
it.
planning on getting some
No.
undefended shrines right now.
So I guess I just
I
build
wanna
one of
kill
these
it.
dudes somewhere.
You should have waited till I ran out of
Don't-
power. And then give it to me.
Oh, come on! Come on!
I'll leave it. You can do it.
I want to delay.
Yeah. So we've taken
I might
extra
put it
power.
here actually, just in case something
Yeah, I want to take it.
happens.
Because I know you're
That's
gonna.
it. Sky. Or Storm, I mean.
I'll do a move. Oh, did On Mars come out on Kickstarter, did it? On Mars?
Yes.
He's moved out, Sky. Your shrine is safe for the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to run out
For
of power
the-
before
Yeah.
he knows me.
He'll come back before. He'll
Yeah,
come back
exactly.
after
He'll come
you
back
run out
after
of
I've run out of power. And I can't get anywhere. Alright, cool. Oh no, I can move there. That'll be the way to go. Alright, so me, is it? Okay, well I will declare combat in this area so I can get... Yay!
Finally.
Don't you have to destroy it?
Conquer or destroy.
Conquer. Okay. Have a gift.
Guess I'll do it. Council phase 1? Question mark?
Yeah, council place. Just bring anyone to Yelm's area.
Invisible God.
Okay. Well,
Gotta start spending.
yeah. I do enough tonight. Well, I've got enough to start destroying those juicy shrines down there. Okay, then I'll start rampaging after that. Ah. They roll 2 dice each. And then I can start a game.
Everybody loses power.
Yep, exactly what I thought. Okay, darkness.
I'm out.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
out.
I forgot you
And it was a
spent
combat, so I get to roll 1 die. That was my 1.
Yeah, that was your one. Because everyone else still have theirs. You still have,
Oh,
you still have your 4, I still have my 5.
but what? So that 4 is added onto a dice roll. So would I have lost it when I declared?
No, not added on. It's
Yeah, that would have been 1 of the 2 dice that you rolled.
Yeah.
Would have been a route, so that was not locked in.
Yeah.
So does that mean when I battle, is this just a dice added to what I rolled? Huh.
Not added to it extra. It is one of the dice that you will roll for the combat. And its roll is already decided to be a 5.
You done? You
But then you wouldn't roll
Hey,
it.
yeah.
It's
I've
already
got 1
decided.
power. Is it whose turn is
Your
it?
turn.
It's
Yours.
Oh, is it my turn? I thought Tim. What did you do, Tim?
He took my.
He took the temple.
All right. Well, then I'll do this, won't I?
Sure.
These can only be paid when on my turn,
After anybody's turn.
after anybody's turn. Anybody's turn.
Yep.
I'll just wait then.
Invisible gun.
Spend one, move those 4 lights into that area next to Carlos. Time for me to start bumping already.
Storm.
Is it just me and Storm swap?
If you attack sky, me, or darkness, it costs you 2 power. Weren't you out of power? Did you spend 2 power to take his token?
You have to spend 2 for me.
He was out of power. Okay.
Spend 1 to do that. To move. Okay, my turn.
Invisible gun.
Battle. Roll. 1, 2.
Pre-battle.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, what's a pre-battle? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Can you just leave hell like that?
Read the wording on whirlwind. Does it say anything about that?
area.
Any area.
Yep.
Does it say on the
Yeah,
map?
nice.
Okay.
He gets 5 dice.
Yeah,
You get
I get 8.
8 dice.
Plus that one, which is a rat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another 4.
3 more.
3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is one of them.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Route. 3 route. 4 routes.
4 reps.
Routes in the queue.
4 routes. Who's
Alright,
getting
take a
ready?
night off. You're the attacker. You rep first.
Yep.
So your unit routes first. So where's
Unit
his
route
route
first.
going?
Where's my route?
And then where are all of his units go? You can route them to hell.
Hey, route them all to hell.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Don't spin.
Sure you don't want to put his knight in hell?
He routed 4 of them. They all go.
No, but do you want to put his knight in hell?
Inner
do
or
that.
outer? Where the castle of lead is, or where Hellmother and Tulsa?
I'm gonna go make a big combat if a combat happens there. But
And
yeah,
then
Maybe I do need to help you.
yeah.
Huh?
I said maybe I do need to help you.
I told you,
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I'm starting to storm for it. I want to. I want to do it.
Storm's turn.
What?
And do you know what I'm going
Check
for
that.
next?
2 power.
You taking the temple or?
What are you going for? Are you going for me?
Yep.
Attacking invisible gun.
Okay.
Rolling.
And these guys up.
Oh, that's unexpected.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Right there. Mage explosion.
You explode.
Does your pre-battle go first? Oh wait, yeah, that was your pre-battle.
I will
You
use
just
this
whirlwind.
rune, Spirit, so pre-battle getting a VP,
Okay.
Oh, you just can't VP in pre-battle.
and I can get my lesser card, which I did already.
Okay, now
So I'll have my hero dancer that's 12 dice.
Is he blind up?
Are you doing single combat? Or are you adding a dice?
combat.
If you kill him before he explodes, he can't explode.
Yeah, I'll probably two better dice.
Okay,
So single combat first.
makes sense.
I mean, you got overwhelming odds.
Yes, you do.
And I don't have to
And if you just route it out, yeah, route,
route.
Yeah.
so it doesn't
Where's it
die. Where's it going? Probably Sanzera. Or
Yeah. Probably
Where?
Sun's area where he can get a VP.
There.
Well, I'm not talking about there. I'm talking about the other area.
Why would you put him there?
He can't get a VP there.
Why not?
He can't conquer buildings.
Oh, he can't come to the building.
Yeah, I can only.
He doesn't have temples or shrines.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
But I can still destroy it for a bunch of stuff. And you know, I can still replace them with my buildings like that, except they'll be
You have
spending
to
more
destroy it
power.
and then build it.
So I can get more combat by putting more
It's like
castle
now that
around
he's done a
and destroy
combat,
it.
you're going to be able to put a building there.
Yeah, I know.
No building.
That's what I'm doing. I need to get my eyes more combat and get all of them out again. Back at Bristos. In the corner that no one's gone for over trying to find.
Your turn. Storm.
is going on here?
I don't know. I'm completely lost.
We're just all attacking each other. That's what
How
we're
is it
doing.
not? How is that
Well,
issue?
it's your turn.
Yes.
And what have we got? Solid 5.
I thought he should have done single combat so he could just wrap. But at least that's spending more power to deal with me again.
Well, if you attack him first, you can magic explode first. And then you'll
Yes.
have 5 dice to roll against him. I'll do that.
Okay. Attack where you are, I guess. Okay, magic.
Battle, magic explosion. Take the
explosion.
spectre off.
Yeah. And had it. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay.
Any pre-battle?
Something. 2 better dice. Oh, I should explode.
Sorry,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Doesn't matter. So which means I get hit.
5 dice.
It's nothing.
come on. Roll some kills.
Get some kills.
Get some kills. Kill.
Three
Get 3
kills.
kills. Yes.
Nice.
Ha.
Nicely done.
3 kills. And a round.
And a red.
Okay.
Something for it.
That was more better. That was way better than I thought it would go.
Yeah, that is crazy.
3 kills.
And a round.
Yeah.
And a round.
Who's he routing?
Yeah, who do you want me to route though?
Maybe he shouldn't run around being a bully.
I don't know what he's doing either. He's just chasing him around.
I don't know either.
Get a red.
If you kill it.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's explode.
That's what one specter can do.
does that count as killing it? Yeah, I guess so.
Explode.
Yep.
That's what you-
Yeah,
So where do you want to
The champion.
a champion.
Yeah.
I guess. Where is it? At the ocean?
You okay?
Yes, the ocean. Where's this? And where are my knives?
Storm's turn.
Okay. So I get a rune from the last battle first.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
How much is the? Oh, that's your first one. Unless if you spent some. Okay, he did in the. He did in that other battle.
Yep.
And some other play time.
Good roll.
Um,
3 kills, 1 round.
that's what one specter can do if you magic explode and you start the attack
So
by
I'll
yourself.
take a try.
If you're lucky enough.
Hold on. Hold on.
What?
Put it back. Put it back.
What?
You're gonna get shot at by 2 archers. Roll 2 dice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That one.
I guess that is.
Unless he changes his mind.
I don't know where the dice
Well,
are.
I mean, right
I
now
don't-
everyone's just
I'll
watching
mention
all
it.
the drama.
I don't think he's going to
No.
watch that.
Not gonna do that.
Not for that.
No,
reason.
probably not. You don't want to die.
Cool. It's fine. So I'll spend 1. Oh, that's 2.
Storm brother.
Still brother.
You're just regaining your army.
Look what we
Yeah.
got.
You thought I was good. Let's see. I mean, I got 2 specters there. You just gotta remember they're adjacent to that castle. Let's see. Ooh, well, like that. Okay, well, I bet I only need to move 1. I want to protect that though. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, Storm. This game gets difficult. I'm almost out of power. At least I have enough to.
Well,
I can't do
maybe you
another.
don't want to do that.
Yeah. Wait, can I do
Because
it now?
all you'll
No.
do is destroy his shrine,
Yeah.
and then he can just rebuild.
Do you think? Oh, can I do that now? It's already his turn.
No, you can take it back. He hasn't done anything. 8. Probably 1 VP each at least.
Wow.
Yeah. And guess what? Cancel phase. Gain a rune. If 3 or more players are more VP.
Yep.
Anyone is more VP than me right now. I'm trying to catch up.
Well, you may be able to end the game this council phase. Otherwise, I will have to come at you with my Kraken and steal VPs from you.
I might have to come at you with a Spectre and 4 Knights and do magical exclusion.
Mm-hmm. what's it going to be. Just in case it does go another round, maybe you want to get some wizards out for tapping.
Tapping. Game on
You get
power.
power and you can suck VPs away from people if they roll poorly.
Each enemy player rolls a die.
I mean, well, you've only got 3 power. You can only get 1. Unless you've got a room that gives you more power.
Let me see. Okay, well, that would. Okay, never mind. 3 powers. Well, if there is something, then I could actually have enough power to destroy it. And then, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see? Is that where you're?
Ooh.
I see.
Who has the least amount of buildings on the board right now?
Probably darkness.
2,
What was the question?
3. How much
Least amount of
What's the
buildings.
least
1,
amount of
2,
buildings? That's
3,
four.
I got
4.
nothing.
He's got 3 buildings.
Yeah.
4 buildings.
Because this. Okay, might as well do it. It gives me power, and it gives someone else power as well. So I might do it to darkness since he's one of the least things. So I'll play it. Rain. Select another player. You each gain 2 power. So darkness.
What's
Back on the board.
Back on the board.
He's
For-
back.
Okay, 1 power to attack you.
Attack invisible.
Yeah, you could. Okay, no, that's 7. Okay, you could attack me. Anyway, that's my run. Now,
You were doing an admirable job of catching up.
there you go. Now I can continue to go.
That's what affection's about, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your turn.
A back can
My
last
turn.
longer than.
Ah, yes.
Yes, it's your
Sorry.
turn. You're back.
Hello,
Yes.
darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Jeez. Wasn't planning on this.
Yeah. Yeah, like all that time you could be planning. It's like, oh
Too
no, I
bad there's
didn't
nowhere
plan
to put a
this.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do much. I guess I'll just.
I would have lost some power.
Summon one of these. Yeah.
Yeah, some of those little things. Get more of an army. Just
So-
let them out on the board like next turn.
You know what? You should have given me the power, and then I could have given you even more favors, and then you would have won. Well, you're
still win,
still
yeah.
probably going to win, but you would have won more convincingly.
I don't know. Your turn, Storm.
Okay.
You already know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, another thing.
I will state again, Invisible God is my favorite empire.
Yeah, I had fun playing Storm as well. I
Too many
tied with
rings.
Sun and Darkness. That was really fun. I won.
Well, he's done getting runes now, except for Divine Right. He'll get
Yeah.
another one during the council phase.
And another one if everyone's ahead of me, and I'll be even more power at the end of the game. But someone reaches 35. Like not much. No one's like close to 35 right now. Well, depending on how fast we're going. I'm lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then
I don't.
and there's
So
another one for
legit
this
people
one.
can get to 35 from 20. Is that where we're at?
No, I don't think.
Yes.
He might be able to.
I
Depending on
think
how
I
much
can
power
get
he gets,
35.
he'll get 8 VP right now for buildings and fragments. He'll probably have at least 8 VP in here, which will be 16. And then whoever is the judge in the Great Compromise, it could be him if he has the most power, and then that would be formal.
So you can get 20 pretty easy out of this.
And I've just been saving the runes. I just want to save them. Okay, anyway, Storm. I mean, I was planning on going
So
for
you
that
can
to
use
go
these at any time
After someone's action.
after some time.
after someone's action.
It can't be like
So
during.
it can't be doing power phase or anything like that.
Correct.
So you can't play it like after your action. If they already start their move, then you can't do it because then it's during. But then once it's done, you can say I'm saving.
So as long as it says gain VP at the top, you get it no matter what.
Yep.
Well,
And if it says other people get VP, they get it. Says they lose VP, they lose VP. Even if it says it's a battle room, if it says gain a VP, you'll still gain a VP for it.
Use the easy
So
one
battle
first.
runes are half of VP,
Right,
right?
Secret Earth. So gain 1 VP.
Okay.
And lose 1 VP.
me?
A VP or a power?
VP.
Ouch. You doing him?
Oh, he's got more buildings than everyone else.
Okay.
Well, he's
Wow.
gonna win. Do it to him.
I think you're underestimating who's in front of you.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm like, that's harsh.
No, he's chosen.
am.
Now you can
I
change
think he
your
just
mind.
wants to beat you, baby.
Maybe.
Come on.
Alright, okay.
We'll go.
Okay. 19.
Alright, no, thank you.
I'm never doing the judge because I'm gonna get stomped on until I definitely know there's no round next turn.
Mhm.
Maybe just take his building.
Sorry?
Because the
Yeah, because the archers.
It's only 2 dice. Don't
Yeah,
mess
don't
with
really
the
hit.
route. Nobody will roll 3 kills.
Yeah,
and
never
2 rounds
3
on
kills.
5.
3 kills out of 5.
Yeah, I rolled 3 kills out of 5 and a round.
Oh, I can spend 3 pounds.
It's like everyone's expecting me to get like 4 misses in a round or something, or 2 rounds and 3 misses. But like 3 kills a round. And a miss.
Oh, leave me alone. Go take his castle. Go take his castle.
Your castle plays back, didn't you?
Huh? It'll
Only
add one
if
route.
there's
long
minions.
It will
Yeah,
add,
long building.
it'll add 1 route if there are minions in it.
True. Alright, let's do that.
Okay. And I guess I'm gonna take yours now. Take it.
No, you're going to take it anyway.
Yeah, and I guess
Well, you could move there and defend that instead of taking his right now.
I could. Actually, wait, can I do that? Let me see. So, if I'm at 4 power and that's this, then I can.
Because attack and replace is 3.
Okay, let me spend 1 and move those 2 knights there. Well, actually, he might move back, but.
He only has 2 power left. To attack you would only cost him 1 unless you run out of power first.
Yeah.
If you move to defend it, we're not sure he's going to risk losing Orland to the fight.
So he might move that
This
castle.
guy's crazy, he'll do anything.
You could just move 1 knight and then you'll have a
Yeah,
knight at
I was
each castle.
thinking about. Okay, let's do 1 knight.
On that?
You could move the knight from here.
They're adjacent, like in both ways, castles and also because there's a sea crossing here to make them adjacent.
Like Ben said, you can move the one from the water,
Sensible.
and then
That's more
one of
sensible,
your
yeah.
castles will have 2 knights, and the other castle will have 1 knight.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
thank you.
Thank you for the idea.
Huh? That was Ben's idea.
Yeah.
We're trying to stop you from winning, but here's Ben giving you.
Yeah, thanks, Ben.
So now
I think you're overestimating. This is-
I'm not giving him the VPs, alright, I'll take them away from him.
So what does the building do now? Does the building do anything?
the building isn't going to do anything to you.
Yeah, to you. Unless there's a minion there that you just move in. I don't know.
Does it cost a fuel or something? Or?
Nope. Only if there are minions in the fight, it'll cause a rout.
Well, there'll be.
Only routes.
Only your minions.
Versus.
Your minions.
Versus minions.
Oh, okay. Versus me.
Route in 1 route in
Okay.
battle versus.
But his
enemy.
knight rolls 3 dice because he has 3 castles.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And if I destroy that, then it'll put me at 4.
And you can summon people.
Anyway, it's your turn.
Bros.
Yeah, those castles are strong. You gotta stop them.
Well, with the knights, they're strong.
So now if you just go ahead and summon something that costs 3 and run out of power, he can't attack you.
That makes sense.
It would be either way, except he won't get an extra building out of it.
3. Summon the Spectre. Well, if he attacks me after that, I might as well
He can't.
push. Well, I mean, if he attacks me like next round, if there is a next round.
Yep.
Might as well put it there, so. I'll put the Spectre there, you know, I might do Matrix Potion.
Which I might attack to get a room.
Well, you know what happened last time with Matrix Potion, and this time I've got a knight there, which might have 4 combat next time. It depends if I
One
run
power.
out of luck.
Alright, so. 1 power.
Alright. I got a rune out of like
Brazilian.
Heat. Gain a VP. Then destroy an enemy's least expensive building.
Okay.
So,
Where's
Castle.
yes.
the castle?
How about the one in Luathella?
Luathella? Okay, destroy that one.
Well, that's kind of foolish, isn't it? Maybe.
How's that?
Because he'll get a free building during the council phase, and he can just put it back up.
No,
but
but
it'll be after scoring victory
Yeah.
points.
So I don't think it's the worst thing there.
Yeah.
All right. Just got caught.
I also might play. I mean, I don't know which way we're going. Yeah, I might also play a card after Wilfred's.
It's an order. It's an order of whoever says, "I want to play a room."
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll play light. So select another player to choose whether I earn 1 VP or 2 power. Ben.
Do you want 2 power?
They'll be able to do something with 2 power this turn, like put another building up, which would be the equivalent of giving him a VP. So.
Or it goes back to Wolfric and he gets stronger knights again. Sure, you can have 2 power.
Okay.
Now maybe he'll pick up both those gifts, which would be worth another victory
Hey,
point.
you can give me
Power.
power.
I could.
Yeah.
I would have taken the VP, but either way.
Oh, well, you get a VP this way anyway, kind of.
Well, if he does both Great Decrees, he'll get a VP for that as well. So either way, it's a VP for him.
Yeah, you're getting VPs no matter what I do. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case there's another round, you definitely want solar energy, right?
That's what I was thinking. So I mean, is it? But then I'm giving somebody.
Hey, I'm pretty far behind here, I feel.
Yeah. He only has 4
Far
buildings on the board.
Yeah, I've only got 4 buildings. I'm only getting like 4 points this turn.
6.
6?
You have 2
Ah, yeah.
completed fractions.
Yeah, the only thing that's making me winning, even though I've only
Too
got...
bad he can't give you 3 power. And you
3
create
was
your bigger
would've
one.
So
been
he's
nice.
got 4 buildings. I've got 2 buildings. The only thing that's making me winning is all the runes and
Mhm.
all these completed stuff.
I don't know. See, the problem is I have no idea if it's going another round or not.
Me either.
I don't know how the round could end. Like, I can get to like 19 to like 35. I don't have that much buildings and...
I think you have enough to get at least 15 victory points out of everything you have.
15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
Plus all your runes.
Wait, but that only happens at the end of the turn.
So, all right. So I spend 2
They're
power
counting up the victory points to see if it does end.
to give another player. Oh, sorry, I spend 1 power to give another player 2 power.
2 power.
Oh, it's choosing you, choosing me.
He's choosing you, I think.
I need
He
to
was,
get
he was looking at you when he said,
I think so.
I'll take
I need to
Oh,
get like
that'd be great.
16 victory points or something.
yeah. Well, I don't think you can flip him up in the council phase.
What are you gonna? Can I just ask? What are you gonna do with that 2 power?
After you get all your
No,
victory
exactly.
points this turn,
Okay.
then at the start of the action phase, after the first player takes an action, you can go and get all the VPs.
But what if some of them don't have, say, game like VP?
Then they're worth half a VP.
Or about giving me 2 powers.
If
I'm,
you
well,
save
I'm
them
way
from
behind
being
on the chat.
You tried to take a victory point off
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, he did. I was like, what? I was like,
If you
I was
Coming up.
oh,
We convinced you otherwise.
yeah, that's right. I was like, hello a second.
Because I want to get as much divine.
I'll spend 1 to go in there.
Sky.
Okay, I will spend 1 to give you a rune.
I mean, you see, in the council phase right now, I'm going to get 2 runes because there are 3 people ahead of me.
Should I give it to Tim though?
No.
Okay. All right, you convinced me.
I'll take a room.
I don't want to give anyone runes, especially on this side of the table.
Okay.
Because I'm going to get 2 runes for divine, right? Because if 3 or more players
Are you now? I don't want to hear about how many runes you're getting.
Gain
I'm just
VP.
saying.
Then I
Maybe.
select an area containing 2 separate armies. They
Okay,
will
now
fight.
like there's a huge
I'll
chance.
select this. They
You
can
guys are going to
fight.
fight.
White,
Oh, you guys-
white is the attacker.
You're the attacker.
So
Why
they
is
can,
it?
Oh, why'd you do why is the attack?
Because
because
Spectres
then
are
he
more
can blow up
powerful.
and do more damage.
But he can blow up anyway, can't he?
Yeah, but
It's
he
fine.
gets more if he's attacking.
So you really want him to suffer? That's not very nice.
I want to
I
get,
just
I wanna get
want.
rid of this guy. He's a big boy.
Okay.
And also,
That's not very nice, Tim. I'm on your side. I'm
and
sorry.
also,
I'm
when I
sorry.
play a rune, I get to look at the top 3 cards in the deck, take one and
Oh,
discard
nice.
the other 2. So
Maybe that's what I
have a look at the top 3, please.
Told you I should have given you the rune. Oh, who said that? Yeah. He told me otherwise. He convinced me otherwise.
You're very easily convinced anyway.
What did I say yet? Oh, well, I'm the attacker, so then, okay. Okay, so, start the battle. Yeah, roll the win.
Pre-battle stuff. You're the attacker. Are you going to magic explode?
Yes.
Okay, take the Spectre off.
Wow, except it explodes and the
And
sparkle
then
of
pre-battle
light
stuff.
is
You
magic.
brought a Storm Brother in,
Yep.
which will add a dice.
And my champion's there, so I'll roll.
You're going to do
2
single
dice.
combat first.
Single combat.
Try to get rid of the knife.
Boom.
Kill.
Kill.
Kill it.
Take the knight off.
Give me the knight.
So then you get 6 for Warland and 1 for the Storm Brother plus 1 for Whirlwind. So 8 dice.
Yes.
You don't have to roll them against anything. You've got yours. 5 dice.
5 dice.
Right, I'll get a root. Quick.
5 dice. Watch 5 kills come out.
Here we go.
Kill!
3 kills would be nice again.
Why? Are you doing a rune?
Get rid of that big
He
boy.
got a rune from Courage.
Oh, you're just looking.
No, I get it.
Okay, well, how much dice did he get? Oh,
It
dude,
doesn't matter. He
He
doesn't
doesn't
have
roll.
any units there.
he's got a. Wait.
You have no units there. He doesn't have to roll.
They're all dead.
Kill.
1 kill.
I like
Kill
the
and
rounds.
the rest are around.
Yeah.
The rest are around everywhere. There's just one more. Where's that?
Where are they routing to?
Well, I'm just destroying all the Storm Brothers. That's the thing.
Sure.
Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, I
Rune.
forgot. Okay. Well, let me put these
Two
back.
here.
Wait, you're kidding that? Okay. Okay.
Ready, go.
Oh,
The
God of
heavens.
heavens.
Which one? That
Where
one.
a
Yeah, heavens.
ziggurat exists
Heavens.
that provides 2 kills.
2 kills.
Alright. That
Okay.
was a rune for
Magic
you.
explosion.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Have you
good.
chosen the other one and discarded the other 2?
I have, yes.
Okay. Anything else from you before the round ends?
I still have
Yep.
energy.
Energy. Yay. Just love energy.
And
One more energy
not
power.
just yet. Is it my turn?
Yes, you're the only one with
I'm gonna
energy /
Take
power.
that.
Ooh.
And that is me done.
Okay.
Shaking the camera again.
Sorry.
It's fine.
2 hours of shaky gameplay.
It has been 2 hours. Yeah.
I'll have to
Alright.
sit at the opposite end next time.
Everybody gets 1 for
Is
Glorantha's
that 2
blessing.
hours since we paused, or
That's 2 hours since we paused.
yeah?
Okay, then 1 for each type of building.
This counts as a building, right?
Yes, it does.
Sorry.
6 for me. And then 1 for each fragment where you have at least 1 gift. Okay. Then power phase stuff, starting with you. You get solar energy, Noblesse Oblige. You get a VP and a rune.
That's nice.
You've got no power phase stuff.
Yep.
The
Can't put my cancel face stuff though.
I get this.
The Sky Shrine, or Storm Shrine here, is the most expensive building in the water, so I get 2 power for that. Your
I
power
summon all my
phase,
trolls.
you got Nocturnal Raids,
Yep.
and Darkseid, you get a rune for the Castle of Lead, another rune for darkness. Power phase stuff?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I think everybody has
I'm on
past the
10.
half phase.
I
room.
know Sun's
So-
gonna be first
For once I
player.
am.
All right. Who's got the most? You got 13.
Sun, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Which direction?
It's 13.
Which direction?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your first player. Which direction are we going?
I think we're going.
Sun gets 11 points.
Oh.
Great compromise will finish the game. Which way?
I think we're going. Yeah, we're going this way.
Oh wait, 10 points.
Yeah.
That fragment has nothing on it. Great compromise will still get you to 35.
Yeah.
What have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which takes you to 26. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Takes me to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Takes you to 28. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which takes you to 24.
Oh, I don't think I'm
Council
gonna reach
phase abilities,
35.
starting with Sun. Call to Justice. If you want to take anybody, including one of your own units, to where Yelm is.
Does this even matter? Because it's
Yep.
just gonna. This matters. Is there gonna be another turn?
Well, if he doesn't do the great compromise, the game doesn't end.
Who's going?
Where Yelm is.
Well, you're probably gonna
Do
do
you
it
want
right.
tower or
I'm
castle?
pretty sure I'm going to do it.
Tower or castle?
I'm 99% sure I'm going to do it.
Let me see. Power.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Castle.
Oh, okay.
The Othello.
Guess who's getting 0 VP?
Team of Hopi.
2 more runes. 2 more runes for him.
2 more rooms. Divine Right. There are 3 more players there.
Did I get a rune card? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, I have no council phase stuff. You get Black Market.
I get a draw
Hand him a
rune.
rune. He decides to pay to keep it or give it to somebody else
You give it to
for a
me?
bonus.
No, don't give it to me if it's.
He's in the lead. Don't give it to him. And it would cost you 2 power or a VP to keep it.
What's it give me? Like, if it's not worth VPs, it gives you VPs
Half
at
a
the end of the
VP.
game.
And then you round up your total.
Yeah. Okay, on it?
Yeah.
You give me a VP.
Sure.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Council phase stuff. Kinship.
1 VP or 2 power.
Oh, I mean, there might not be an extra.
Power's
so
not worth anything now.
probably
The
1
game
VP.
is going to end here.
And then who's gonna gain 2 power
So
then?
you
Like,
want a VP?
yeah.
Who gets 2 power?
This is the least power here.
Ben,
Well, I have the least power. But okay.
when you play the rune again?
After somebody's action. Or at the end of the game, which is about to happen probably. They will be played after it. Alright.
I'm
Great compromise.
Great
I'm aiming it,
compromise.
but I don't think I'm winning.
You're ending
Okay.
it.
Spend
How are
half
you
your
not,
power.
how are
Down
you
to
not
7.
winning?
So go down to 7 power.
7 power.
Give yourself 4.
4. That's 3.
Who gets 3?
Oh, pick me.
Big me.
Take me.
The guy in the back generally.
Probably
yeah,
yes.
3.
1, 2, 3. 2. Or-
Ben.
2 for Ben. 1.
1 for me.
Me or invisible guy?
Probably.
Yeah, 1 for Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then 0 for me.
0 for
I don't move at all.
Alright. starting with you. Runes.
I've only got one, so I gain 1 VP.
Okay.
And the fewest gains 2. So maybe I could have done that better. Where I probably should have done the order differently. Because it's too late to roll back. Because I could have made him not the
Not gain
lead.
2 VP.
Yeah. Anyway, that's alright.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
fine.
matter at this point.
Any other say VP stuff?
They do, but it's
But it
like I've got disorder, but it's like all players choose to lose a power of VP, so that's not going to do anything.
Yeah, we'll all choose to lose a power.
Yeah.
Everybody lose a power.
Yay. It does nothing. Is that all?
That is all. Well
And
done.
the other two? If they don't say anything about VP, they're worth half each.
Oh, well then there's 1 VP.
Okay.
Yeah. Lose the 2 power, take an additional action.
Okay.
So that
What do you
one
got?
wouldn't
Let's
make
see
a
it.
difference anyway.
Let's see the runes.
Okay, starting up. First, water. Gain 1 VP, then reverse the order of the play. Flip the first player.
Okay. Point it towards. Oh.
Whee.
Well, it's the end of the game. Ignore that part.
Okay. Oh, I'll just do it.
Alright, discard that one.
Okay. Agony. Battle. After rolling combat dice.
Just read the VP stuff.
Okay.
Earn a VP.
Earn 1 VP.
Next.
Gain VP.
VP.
Gain a VP. Then select a player to lose 1 VP.
Who are you selecting?
Fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
That was mean.
Gain 1 VP, add 1 power.
Okay.
Farm. Destroy your own building. Remove it from the map. Earn 2 power.
So that does nothing.
Yeah.
Save that. That's going to be half.
Yeah.
What's next?
Leadership. Select up to 3. It says each enemy you selected gains 1 VP. You gain 1 power for each enemy selected.
So you probably don't want to play that one.
Yeah. So that's half then. Right?
Nope.
I wouldn't
I
count
won't be
it.
doing that one at all.
Yeah, you won't be doing it at all.
Secret Fire. Each empire with the lesser god of play earns 1 power. Each empire with a greater god of play earns VP. Etc.
So you don't want to play that one
Yeah,
either.
either.
It's a pretty good one to
Because you don't
play.
have any greater guts.
Yeah, I'll play that one. That'll be good. That'll make up for the VP you took off me.
Next.
Hero quest up. Replace any minion with a hero or a lesser god from that empire unit's pool.
Over here.
So
All
one
right.
more VP.
One more for that. You almost
Okay.
made it to 35. Okay. Chaos.
Yeah, I know. I knew I wouldn't
Gain
make it.
2 VP. Man. Gain 1 VP.
Gain 1 VP.
And Behemoth is half a VP. Rounded up.
Round it up to 35.
2, 1 and a half.
2, 1.
Storm.
Ooh.
Storm can get.
No
I'm
VP
just gonna
related.
see this first and then.
How many
So how
cards
many
you
you
got? Just 1.
No, 1 VP.
Oh, round up.
Good job.
Oh, I was
Oh,
not
that's-
expecting that. Thank you. I thought like people would be like he nearly, Wolfred nearly did it. Like he was like, bam, 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 bam. And I was like, yeah.
You're a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I didn't even look at this when you gave it to me.
Oh,
I just trusted you it was half a VP.
aren't they always? Was it?
Yeah, there was no VP manipulation
Yeah.
on it. So. But then he doesn't want to play these.
Right, yeah, I didn't know
Let me
that
see
was the thing.
specifically what it says.
I would have thought he
If
could
it
use them
says
as half.
may, we'll see. Because it always comes down to this.
Let's see, equals first.
Any runes played now that do not give VP can be played for half VP each. Those do give VP to people. Let's see. Runes at the end of the game. You may always reveal runes for VP when the end of the game is announced. Any runes that did not immediately provide VP are assigned a value of half each, fraction rounded up.
Mm,
So he may play them. He's not
I'm
going
not
to
going
because
to.
they would help other people.
yeah.
Nice.
And
Well played.
Yep.
none.
Close.
I found you took that VP off him.
Ah.
Darkness and Sea Tide for 35. So yeah, I like this better
Yeah.
than Cthulhu Wars.
I think it's you're not as forced into a particular pathway or
There's a lot more interaction and
Yeah.
negotiation going on too.
Yeah.
What do you think, Timothy?
Yeah, I think it's like you say, it's not script.
Yep.
It's like all the others, you pretty much just play. Yep, I'm playing this faction. This is what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, all the variation happens on the board, but strategy just doesn't change.
I think the way the buildings work makes the game feel much different from Cthulhu Wars. The buildings are really important. And then I prefer the movement rule in this, where you pick an area and you activate the area for movement. You can move all your guys.
I see some red dots here. It's not completely white.
Maybe some of the moon paint came off of it.
I guess. There are like 2 red dots.
The scoreboard
Oh,
can't
yeah,
actually
no, I
be
know.
seen by the camera this time, so
Yeah.
Sun won by 1 point. Enjoy.
Well, it would have won